Hmm. What is going on, you guys? Anybody here? Okay, let's see. We are live on both channels, streaming to nobody, from what it shows here. I think it takes like 15 seconds to register as a person watching. All right, now there we go. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Felix. Eye is just like weird right now. Good morning, good morning. First, you're not first. Sorry. One of the first. We got 40 people here already. Thank you guys for being here. Um, bloodbath on crypto. Yes, I know. Send you a message on Twitter. I'll have to check it. I've been getting a lot of notifications because of Zelda Inu's getting a lot of attention. So their posts are getting a decent amount of attention, and I'm tagged in it. So everything that I'm tagged in, I get a ton of flooding in my notifications. So I may miss some things, but they're definitely making some moves. So every time I buy, I share the burn channel. That's great to hear. It's great to hear. You can see what the burn channel has generated. I have it up on the screen. I'm very transparent. You guys see it. Remember, if you guys want to join the burn channel, feel free to watch over there. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. The only thing I can complain about is the fact that monetization is not on this channel. I don't know why it automatically defaults to being off, but whatever. I'm going to do subscribers only on my main channel because the comments are coming through pretty fast. I know they're all like good morning comments and stuff, but we'll do subscribers only, not members only yet. Eventually, we will do members only, but I think it has to get to like an average of like 400 concurrent viewers because that's where it starts to get really crazy, even if they are subscribers. Dude, my portfolio is down worse. Where's that at? Worse than I bought farm. I bought farm at the top. Worse than when you bought farm at the top. Yeah, that's you bought farm at like the recent top where it hit 285 because that, or are you talking about at the actual top where it was like I think pushing 500? Because that's horrible. That's really bad. But you find all these opportunities as low points. Right now, I can see a ton of opportunities. It's just every time this happens, I don't have money. I need to find a way to store my money in different spots and maybe put it in USDC so it can gain the interest. And then, but then that would still hold it up because it would hold it up by 3 months or for 3 months. And if anything does happen within those 3 months, I won't be able to capture it. So that's what sucks there. But, whatever. I literally just woke up. Well, thank you for waking up and watching me. I appreciate that. I had to go get on a little bit late because of the fact that the kids were here and they were making a ton of noise upstairs. Hayden was crying. She usually does that in the morning. She just cries for no reason. She doesn't want to wake up that early, I guess. And Harper's been waking up at like 5:30 every day. So that's fun. But still able to get some stuff done. That's why they're in daycare, or else I wouldn't be able to get anything done. I'll tell you that. All right, so I'm gonna put the burn channel link in the chat for my main channel. If you guys want to go and subscribe to that, we're burning off Shiba Inu. This money right here, that's on the screen, is burning off Shiba Inu. Every month, we're looking to build revenue on this channel, which I believe this is the first 8 days. It sucks to see that number 666. I'm glad it's not 666 and then 60 cents. That would be some sort of a sign. But we are seeing some really good growth. We kind of see a plateau, I guess, around $100. But that can be about $3,000, which will be able to burn off 1,500 like every single month, which would be great. Obviously, I want to get to a higher point to where we're burning off more and more. But eventually we'll do that 24-hour live stream or at least 10-hour live stream, but we still haven't figured it out yet. I will figure it out. I'll find a way to do that. Here is the burn channel. or burn stream. Here's the burn stream right there. So I'll pin that to the chat. You're always up early, my man. Yeah, I'm always up early. I rarely like sleep in. I mean, there's times where I'm sick and I will sleep in, but most times I won't. I just have to get up and do something, you know. Man, I only have two x it for 2 minutes to get to live. Oh, 2x for 2 minutes to get to live. So that means you started a little bit late and you wanted to see everything that happened. I appreciate that. Good morning, Matt. Keep up the great work, bro. Looking forward to this every morning. Yeah, so am I. I mean, I'm looking forward to this and actually finding a way to move forward to push the live streams to like 10 o'clock, right? Because right now they go from about 7 to 9, 9:30 or so. Sometimes 9:45. Yesterday was 9:45. I should push it to 10 because I want to do um, day trading as well. You know, live day trading within the first 30 minutes. A lot of times things can push past the first 30 minutes, but I do want to do some live day trading there. I've lost so much because of Suku dropping. Really? Suku is not really that, hasn't dropped that much. Suku is only down to what, 32 cents? How much did you invest into it? You had, if you lost so much, then you would have had to invest in a hell of a lot. You know, I lost so far less than $150, but it's still $150. There's a lot of other positions that I can tell you that I'm down on just because of the market falling. And am I upset about it? No, I'm not upset about it. I do want a lot of these moves to happen fast, but who could predict that a market crash would happen every single day? It seems like that's the case. Uh, so I was able to buy Zelda Inu, Volt Inu, and buy the dip in my trust wallet. Thanks, Matt, Matthew, and Fire King. Yeah, no problem. Again, I do want to check out buy the dip to see where it's at. Thank you for buying that. I did see that on Discord. Let's see. Let's go to buy the dip token. Let's bring up the chart with candles. Copy that. And bring that over here. Thank you guys for watching. Again, make sure you guys hit that like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out the channel quite a bit. It really, really does. But what we're looking at with Buy the Dip coin is right now it's at $1.09. It's at $163,000 market cap. Remember, this burns Shiba Inu as well with the basically I take, you know, a certain amount of coins per quarter and I sell that for burning Shiba Inu, obviously not affecting the price in a big way, but we hope to have more holders. So right now I think we have 150 addresses that are holding the position with 1,525 transfers. Sorry about that. But then we want to be able to get this up to, you know, 500, 1,000 holders and be able to burn off Shiba Inu, because this is what this is all about, is finding a way to burn off Shiba Inu. Hopefully the price of this can absolutely skyrocket. Right now we have about 8,000 coins that are in liquidity. We still have to figure out all the other, like the logistics of things, of figuring out the socials and, you know, everything like that. But right now it's sitting at about a dollar, $1.09, $1.10 or so. It says $1.08 here, and we can definitely see some decent sized price movement very fast with more holders that come on. So feel free to, you know, go ahead and buy the dip coin, because again, what it's all about is burning off Shiba Inu. I feel like it can support it in a big way as long as we are, you know, raising this price. We can burn off more and more. I mean, that's what the overall idea is. I want everything to support Shiba in a big way. Also, if you want to buy Zelda Inu, guys, get into Zelda Inu now. It seems like they're doing a lot of big things. This is not financial advice. Everything's just merely my opinion. But it seems like they're doing some big things. And with only 505 million circulating supply, that's really low. Yeah, they have a lot of good things coming. A lot of good things coming. Let's check out my portfolio here. Come on. So yeah, some notable things that are falling down that are at some low prices right now. Do I hold Gala? I don't hold Gala right now. I feel like Gala is great, but it just I don't know. I'm getting more into it just because of different things that I hear, different news that I hear about Gala. But I've never really been the biggest fan of Gala. I'm okay with it, but it's just something that I haven't been the biggest fan of. But my positions currently hold, Krill at the top. That's about $4,000. You can see how that did drop down to about 80 cents, which again creates more buying opportunity. Harvest Finance is down to $100. OMG Network, that's down to, it's below 450. Gitcoin is down to the 700 mark, which I think is a really, really good buy. When you see that run and you see people get into that, obviously you'll see that start to run. But it's not necessarily saying that one position is down or one position is over or one position is dead, right? It's looking at the entire market and understanding that the market is pulling back at times. And you could see it's following really the stock market as well. All the markets are falling back. It's not something where it's falling back like a crazy amount like it was in March of 2020. But you do see that it is falling back just a little bit, which creates buying opportunities. I mean, Litecoin below 120, Compound at 124, which is not its lowest point. I'm down on it slightly. I'm not down on it crazy, but I am down because I bought it at 128. Suku, that's down $7 for me. No, $6 for me. Sorry, $6. It's down 6 cents for me. Anchor Coin, that's down a couple of cents as well for me. So a lot of things are down. And again, doesn't scare me. I understand where we are in the markets. We're at this low point where we see everything that got to this high point there and started to slowly decrease over a number of months. And now we're at this low point where it keeps, fluctuating. It keeps, bouncing off of these low levels here. And then eventually you're going to see it skyrocket. Update on Shiba Inu. Yeah, let's do an update on Shiba Inu. We have 63 people over on the Let It Burn channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm going to play an ad on both of these channels. We have 84 people here on the main channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button there as well so we can get this up to a decent sized number of likes. OBS Studio disconnected. OBS Studio disconnected. I don't know why. Did it reconnect? Are we good? Are we good on OBS? Let me know if we're good on the Let It Burn channel. I know it disconnected for a second. Yeah, it said that it disconnected just for a second, but let me know if that's good. Will Zelda Inu be listed on Coinbase soon at all? I'm not sure if it will be listed on Coinbase soon or yet. I mean, they're still working on getting listed on other exchanges, but I think eventually you will have it listed everywhere. I think that's the hope, that's the dream, but you have to go through a number of steps, number of audits, and they end up getting you listed. So it takes some time. I started to buy heavy into Digibyte for the future return. Look into it, guys. I'll have to do that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about Shiba Inu really quick. So right now, let's look at where Shiba Inu is. Again, the only reason or the only way that I said that this can come back to a level to where it's at, 0.00002000 or less, right, is if we see a massive market pullback. So Shiba Inu itself, when you see the entire market moving in different ways where things are up, things are down, right? Not everything is pulling back, right? That's where you'll start to see probably Shiba Inu thrive and increase in value. But when you see the entire market pull back, it's kind of good and bad to see that your position is pulling back as well. You hope that with the amount of people that are in it, the amount of retail investors that are in it, you hope to see it increase. But when you see an entire market pullback, that shows that institutions are heavily invested in that position as well. So when they're getting out of these positions, moving things around, that's when you're going to see, Shiba Inu down 6% or 7%, which creates fear in the market for people that are retail investors. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, because you want them to have the ability to push the price up a hell of a lot by buying into it, but you also don't want to have the ability, or them to have the ability, to bring the price down as much as they can, or as much as they did. So obviously looking at 6% down, not really the best thing, but it's healthy to know that it's moving with the market. We do see that the typical days of hold time is now 82, so it is growing. Popularity is still 10th. We are looking at a $16 billion market cap, so that's good, right? Everything is just solid. There's not really too much to update about. But I can tell you that I recently put out a post talking about if it could get to a penny, or when it will get to a penny, before or after 2025. And a lot of people think that it's going to be before 2025. I haven't checked it recently. Let me go ahead and check the poll here on my main channel. I believe it's on, or no, it's not on my main channel. It's on the Let It Burn channel. Let me go ahead and check that. And let me see that poll. So right now, 1,000, let's bring this over here. Right now, 1,400 people voted, and you're looking at 45% that say it's going to be over 2025. Other, 55% say it's going to be under 2025. And I think, in my opinion, a lot of people know where my stance is, because I did make a video on it. I do believe that we're going to be looking at this over 2025. However, there's always a possibility that something big could happen, and we could see this hit this level a lot sooner. But it's always a possibility, but it's very tough to see without actually seeing all of the things happen. Like I can imagine it, but the things haven't happened yet. Let's see. What's up, crypto people? It's finally Friday. Might be buying the dips only with wifey Inu's permission first. I hear you. I hear you. I mean, it's tough for me again, because I don't. It's middle of the month. Anytime it's the middle of the month, that's where we always see it. I do expect something big to happen, and I said this, in a few videos, when people ask me, when is the crypto boom going to happen? When are we going to see things increase? I really think that we're going to start to see things increase, at the end, either at the end of this quarter or beginning of second quarter. That's where I think that that's going to happen. Biden executive order on crypto. What's going on with that? Yeah, 18 hours ago, Biden seen issuing crypto oversight executive order next week. Okay, that's next week. He's expected to issue it. I don't want anything to play. Yeah, I don't want anything to play. I don't care about that. Let's take the desktop audio off. But yeah, Biden is expected to issue the executive order next week, directing agents across the government to study cryptocurrencies and a central bank digital currency, and come up with a government-wide strategy to regulate digital assets, according to the administrative office familiar with the matter. The forthcoming okay. All right, well, he's not looking to issue anything until next week. Well, I guess we'll be looking into that. Is that the news that's making crypto crash? I feel like there's just a ton of things that could happen, right? The reaction of news that comes through from institutions, from people that hold the most. That's probably what I see the most of. All right, we have 66 people over on the Let It Burn channel, guys. Hit the like button and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Do you have any experience in mining crypto? I don't have any experience in mining crypto. Choppy over here. Check out Coin Market Cap News. On the homepage, they're talking about Shiba Burn. They're talking about Shiba Burn on Coin Market Cap homepage. Maybe it's just coming up for you. I think it's unique. Coin Market Cap news on the homepage. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see what you're talking about. Yeah, I really don't see it. But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But that's a good thing if you see it at least. How Russia and Ukraine affect crypto? Your opinion? I think it will affect the markets in a bad way, right? I haven't really been into the situation that much. I kind of just dive like in and out of it. Um, but either way, I think any type of news like that does affect the crypto markets, does affect the markets in general, and you're going to see a lot of things, fall. And I think that's one issue that we're dealing with. Also, regulation coming up with crypto. That's a thing that could pull back. You have institutions that are reacting to that news, which obviously pulls it back quite a bit. And then you have people reacting to the institutions reacting to that news, which does pull it back quite a bit. And then you have inflation that's obviously a big issue that's pulling it back quite a bit. So there's just a lot of things that are hitting the markets, and not only the crypto markets, but every market in general. You're seeing being hit unless it's something heavily held by retail traders. So if we have things that are heavily held by retail investors, like maybe if we go into the stock market and we look at some of the things that are increasing a bit, ZOM is up 7%. I would imagine a lot of retail investors are holding this position because it's heavily shorted, or not heavily shorted, but at least high to moderately shorted, around 10% short interest, and then every day you're seeing them short about 55% of the volume at least. Um, so things like that are actually increasing quite a bit. Now you see the stock markets are actually kind of uh, green in the pre-market, slightly green, which does show grounds for reversal, but when you look at certain things, you look at again ZOM or maybe even AMC, you'll start to see a lot of these things that we're looking at here have uh, more like higher short interest than some of the ones that don't. Um, which I'm trying to look at maybe some of them. Amazon slightly up. So the stock market doesn't look too bad compared to the crypto markets, which are down a hell of a lot. Apparently, SOS, it has decreased over the last day. It's down 14%. The pre-market, it's up 2%, but it did rise all the way up to like 90 cents, which is good. And I mean, I think it's good, but them shorting it back down is not good at all. So let's see where the crypto markets are right now. You can see it down. Let's go ahead and refresh this again. It says that it's down 5%. And I would agree with that, I guess, because Bitcoin is down by 6.6%, almost 7%. So it's the entire crypto market is down 5.4%. It's down to $1.85 trillion market cap there. You're seeing Ethereum, that's down about 5% or almost 6%. BNB, that's down 4.5%. XRP, that's down 4.5%. A lot of things are down, 4% or higher, right? You can see some of the stable coins that are slightly fluctuating as well. They should be pinned to $1, so they're always close to that. You do have Shiba Inu, it's down by 6.5%. Polygon, 7%. Dogecoin down by 4%, not as much as others, so that's good to see. I mean, 14 cents seemed to be a very strong point for Dogecoin. You do see that crypto.com is down by 4.5%. I really want to invest more into CRO. I want to invest so much more into CRO, and I think I'm going to be doing some of that today, possibly. I don't know how long it's going to take for things to clear in my accounts, but I want to put 40,000 over into crypto.com into CRO so that I can one get the cards, the debit cards, so it can be very very easy for me to get 5% back on everything, and I don't have to worry about my my credit cards because I right now I have the platinum card. I have I think that's the only no, we have the Hilton card. So if we have two annual fee cards, one that's basically $700 per year, and the other one that's like $100, we're basically paying $800 in annual fees in order to have all of these benefits, which I think the platinum card has really really good benefits. But if I can get 5% back on everything, I mean, why even have other cards, really? And I can stake, $40,000 in CRO, and be happy with having $40,000 in CRO, because right now it's at a very low point, and where it's going to go at a high point is just going to be crazy. So yeah, I'll definitely be happy with that, and I will probably get to a point to where I'm staking $40,000. I will only stake $40,000 in CRO. So if it does go up to a level, let's say if it doubles in price and I'm now staking $80,000 in CRO, I will take out the other 40, and if it does end up going below $40,000, I will put some of that money back in at the bottom in order to stay above $40,000 CRO, and I can stake my Shiba Inu for 5%. I can stake my USDC for 14%. I can stake all of those things. As long as those don't end up changing, I can end up staking so much over in that platform. So that's my overall plan, but it's just going to take a while to get to that point. And I hope it doesn't take long at all, because right now things are getting a little bit dicey when it comes to my 401k they forced me to invest into with my company. I don't really like investing into the 401k there, but it just basically held up my money, because it right now it's telling me that I wasn't fully vested, even though I was well over the threshold. So it's just weird. So right now they just held up my money for no reason, because yes, it's gaining a certain percentage, but I could have gained a decent percentage back from there, and I was getting free money, but you have to be vested for 3 years, and I've been there for 4.5, so I don't know. But crypto.com, we're still going through that ordeal, which we will go through it later today. But crypto.com, if we're looking at how much you can earn on USDC, 14.5%. Crypto.com, sponsor me in some way. I know I don't sit here and get thousands of viewers on my streams. Like, I don't have thousands of concurrent viewers. I wish I did, but I don't. But still, find a way to sponsor me, because I do want to talk about your platform even more, and I feel like I talk about it a lot. But yeah, I want to invest $40,000 in CRO, and then I can earn 5% back on all of these areas. Let me go ahead and select this. Then I can earn 5% back in all these areas. APY of OMG network, if I wanted to have that long term, which I feel like that's a short term play. Algorand, I can gain 5%. Tezos 5%. Cosmos 5%. I can gain all of those long term position 5%, and especially Shiba Inu, holding 5% of that and knowing what that can be over time will be huge, because then I have the ability to gain so much passive income. And the big one that I want to look at is probably USDC and Tether, seeing those at 14%. And if I could find a way to just continue to stake more and more money into USDC, I don't even care at this point, stake $100,000 into USDC, that's $14,000 a year, or $269 per week. I'm happy with that, right? If I can take $100,000 and put it into USDC, or 200,000 or whatever, right? I would probably put somewhere around 500K. I don't know what the limit is. I would have to check into all that information. I believe there's a limit for whatever you're holding. So if you're holding like $40,000 or more, I think it's like a minimum or a maximum of like $1 million that you can stake on their platform or something. So either way, I think it's a good deal, in my opinion. Harry, random question. If you had $1 million to invest, would you play it safe in an index fund or put it all into crypto and some stocks? So if I had just the $1 million, I wouldn't play it necessarily like entirely safe. I would throw a chunk in there, right? I would take probably $500,000 and I would put that into a safe investment. So somewhere around $500,000 into that index fund. So instead of gaining the standard like 10% maybe and getting $100,000 a year, you would gain $50,000 a year as safe money, right? And then I would take the other $500,000 if it was like or after taxes, $1 million after taxes. I would take $500,000 and like I just said, I would throw it into CRO. I would throw it into CRO because I know that I wouldn't throw all of it into CRO. I would throw like 40,000 into CRO, or maybe 50 or so, just to make sure I don't ever go below that point. And then I would be able to stake anything that I wanted to stake, and I would probably throw a lot into USDC. I would throw 200,000 into USDC, which would probably give me what $600 per month, or sorry, per week. So 600 or $538 per week that I would get paid out um, in this APY, which I'm cool with. I'm perfectly fine with. Um, and then I would take the other money and I would invest it into more like volatile cryptocurrencies and things like that. So that's probably what I would do. A majority of it would go into a safe investment, just like I have now. I don't have all my money into a um, risky investments. Like if I go into Fidelity, my Roth IRA obviously is being maxed out as best as I can. Um, but I know I can gain right now. It's really aggressive at 30%. I think it's decreased down to about 18% at the moment because the markets have decreased so much. But it's still 18%. That's still higher than a standard index fund. I'm perfectly fine with that. It's higher than my 401k, which was around 13% or 12% actually. Um, so yeah, I probably would mix it up. Having most of it in a safe place is good, but then being able to invest more aggressively with some of the other amounts. Most people would say 10% you invest in like risky investments and all that stuff. I don't consider crypto super risky. I consider some of the newer cryptocurrencies very, very risky. But if you look into like the cryptocurrencies that are established on many exchanges, they're not really that risky. Right? You're looking at things where you just need to find the low point and just buy in at that low point. 401k is a big scam. Sorry guys, but it's true. I agree with you. I don't like 401ks because one, like right now, again, it seems like they're going to basically cuz take the 401k that I had and take half of it that they ended up investing and gaining something on, and because I wasn't vested for 3 years, which I've been with the company for that long, it's just they started to force me to do this 401k, so it makes no sense to basically have that 3 year mark when you force me to use the 401k. In the beginning, I didn't want to use the 401k. I don't like 401ks because yes, you're getting free money, but if you can find a way to invest the money yourself, you can potentially grow that a lot more if you have a certain investing strategy. If you don't have an investing strategy, then I understand. Go with the 401k. It helps you out. It is free money. You can have that grow there as long as you are fully vested there, right? And I've talked to a number of people at certain jobs, and they're like, I don't want to work my job anymore, but I want to wait until I'm fully vested in order to get the employee or employer portion of the 401k. But I absolutely hate 401ks. I feel like you can gain so much more with a Roth IRA and putting your own money into certain areas as long as you have knowledge of investing. I'm without a credit card. Well, that's good. I like credit cards just because they give you such a high percentage back, and also, putting money on those cards with a 0% APY gives you a chance to not pay the full lump sum in full. Obviously, I like to pay it off in maybe 2 or 3 payments because I don't want to have to deal with with all of that stuff. Washer cycle complete. Huh. Just bought 20K on CRO. You just bought 20K on CRO right now? Well, you can stake it for 6%. So it's crazy because you can basically take the whatever you have here. I would have done you can do 20K if you want, but you could have did 4K, right? And then you could have gained rewards on anything else. So I would have probably staked 4K and then basically staked 14% USDC because you would have gained a lot more out of that. Because if you bought 20K, right, you're missing out on 6%, or technically more than that. Sorry, 8% worth of a gain because you can stake it for 6%, but you can also gain 14% on the rest of that. So if you stake the $4,000 that you have here, you'll gain 6%. Then the $16,000 that you have left over, you can gain 14. So yeah, I would have bought probably 5K in CRO just so that you're over that threshold. But either way, I mean, you're still getting something big out of it. I want to put 40,000 in there so I can gain 5%. Well, I guess you would gain 12%. Never mind, because if you stake $4,000, you get 12% there. Do you have an update on the burn amount as of today? Yeah, I usually start the videos with that, and right now, the amount that we're sitting at is $666.25. It's funny, yeah. This is at 666, and then the live subscriber count is at 7777. What in the world? What are the odds of this? Wait, hold up. Please don't change that. Let's do this whole entire thing. Okay, perfect. I had to save this just before it changed. There we go. What are the odds of this happening? So yeah, $666.25. Now, if we go into my main channel, where I don't know if we have the analytics. Let me go back here and bring this back. Token sniffer right there. Bring this back up, see what the crypto market is at. I want to go into my main channel and look at, because right now we still have 2 burn videos that we have to burn off. Coins, or we have to burn off Shiba Inu coins 4 from my main channel here, and maybe burn. If I type in burn, it's 35 results. Let's see, where's that? So that is that. We'll have to go through February. That the one is at $648. So half of that would be $324 that we would have to burn off there, $324. Then we go into the other one, which should be, I think, should be over $1,000. It should be. Because there's 48,000 views. Maybe it is. It's $905, which we already burned off 458. So we have about 450 left. A little bit less than that, 450 left that we need to calculate too. So half of that would be 225. So then we would have 559. Is that right? 558. Yeah, something like that. So we would have 500 about $558 or $560 that we would need to burn off of Shiba Inu this probably 25th. I'm going to get paid from YouTube, take $560 and burn off that. Yeah, so that's where we're standing at right now. And remember, after this month, that ends. So any views that come in from those other videos, they will go to my main channel if you do watch it. But make sure that all of it gets pushed to my Let It Burn channel, because the Let It Burn channel is where it's at, is where all of the revenue will be burned from. I don't want to mix and match things. Why did I switch users? I don't understand why I did that. I don't want to do that. Stay there. But let's go to my channel. I think I'm gonna stream. I haven't played a video game in a while, so if you guys want to follow, it seemed like people are following my my gaming channel. So if you guys want to follow my gaming channel, I want to maybe stream a little bit there, like 30 minutes worth. I feel like I need to do something. I also want to upload a reaction video daily, but we'll see how that goes. Can you 360 dunk well? You go into the league. You're talking about me? Can I 360 dunk well? Not well. I can. I haven't dunked a basketball in a while, and since I have lost muscle and gained fat, I would imagine I don't jump as high. My leg muscles are still strong. I was just working out on 2 days ago. I did squats, and my leg muscles are still strong. It's just the fact that I may have less muscle, which I'm working on. We'll get there. Now that I have more time, I can go to the gym every day, so it's not a bad thing. 666, the Antichrist, 777 is God's number. Yeah, it makes no sense, right? Any idea why Trust Wallet isn't showing the price or chart for BTD? I guess since it's so like new and it doesn't have all of the like audit information, and it's not on Coin Market Cap. It just has like a couple of charts for it. The chart that you can see is on PooCoin, or you can actually see the chart on PancakeSwap. It takes forever to load on PancakeSwap, but you can see it. But that's the only reason. I mean, the only way you can really figure out the price is by going on PancakeSwap and then trying to trade it for USDC or USDT, and then you can also check the price on the PooCoin chart, which is on Discord. I still don't know why retail investors are panicking. You sell your bag and lost. Don't be surprised if you're getting less when the whales come through. So I don't think it's just the retail traders are panicking, right? You see retail investors that are making a little bit of a move and panicking a little bit, but majority of us are not. It's mainly you're seeing the institutions that are invested into these heavy, these more I guess legit cryptocurrencies. I wouldn't call all the other ones like not legit, but you're looking at all the cryptocurrencies on the top 100 and you'll see them drop more than you will see some of the other ones that don't get discussed in the main news, right? So you can see others that are actually increasing, right? If we go up to the top, you can see others that may have an increase of 300% or 200% or whatever. But then you see a lot of the other cryptocurrencies that are falling, like Bitcoin, which is heavily traded in institutions, right? It's heavily used in institutions, heavily in institutions' portfolios, right? So they're the ones panicking. They're the ones getting out of the position, thinking that that other institutions are going to make those moves as well. While we have a battle with us plus institutions, they have a battle amongst other companies that are investing into these positions as well. So they're panicking, basically thinking, oh, this company is going to probably pull out 1% of their portfolio, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out my portfolio before they do it, right? And they're just trying to get the most out of the situation. Now, with us, most retail traders, or some retail traders, I mean, some are panicking based on them panicking. So their institutions are reacting to news in the markets. So whether it's inflation, whether it's Ukraine situation, whether it's Biden's crypto regulation, right? There's just a lot of news that can be reacted to. So then institutions react, and then retail traders react on those institutions reacting to the news. Does that make sense? Hopefully that does make sense. Bring back COD. Yeah, I can definitely play COD. I haven't played COD in a while. I actually haven't played uh, Xbox in a while. I've been playing PlayStation quite a bit. Quick question: if you own a stock that is holding up your tax forms because they haven't decided how to declare their dividends yet, would you sell them? No, no, no. I wouldn't. If they haven't figured out a way to declare their dividends, then don't put it on there. You don't have to report it this year. You just have to report it, right? If it's a massive amount, like say if you gain $1 million in dividends, well, that's a different story. But if it's like a small amount, it doesn't matter. Just keep track of it and report it next year. Right now, I still have to do all of my taxes, which is going to be a little complex, but I would imagine next year is going to be even more complex. I'm actually buying more now because of the upcoming regulations. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You see all of the dips, and I figure it as a buying opportunity. What are your thoughts on possible crypto regulations being implemented in the United States? I don't know how that will take place. I would imagine it's not going to be as bad as people think. They just like to the media likes to push everything as being bad, because if they push everything as being bad, it creates dips in the market, which essentially all of the politicians and people that the big money basically can invest in at the lowest point they could possibly do it. So I don't think it will be as bad as people think, because one, these same politicians that are now investing in a lot of crypto and also do many forms of insider trading, which is not frowned upon, but it's frowned upon when anybody else does it. Like if I talk about, hey, buy the stock because I have information that this is going to happen. Well, technically that's labeled as insider trading because you had inside information. But they have inside information because they clearly come out with all of the regulations and they know what's happening before anything even happens. So they can invest in anything that they want to, which needs to be looked at, but nobody cares, right? So they're not going to regulate crypto to an extent to where they end up losing out on making money. That's not going to happen. Remember, they all have a vote on a ton of things besides, like, I guess, an executive order. I would imagine the only person that doesn't really know about crypto is probably Joe Biden. You need to get some people that understand how the world is going to change in the offices, but that's for a whole nother conversation. I enjoy your videos at night after the live stream. Well, thank you for saying that. Yeah, I like to post other videos just to get something out there, and it gives me the free time to do a little bit of research into some things, see what I want to talk about, and then talk about it, right? I really want to, I wanted to do maybe another live stream during the day, but I wasn't sure that I would have the time. I don't want to commit to something and then not be able to, work out or, upload the videos that I wanted to upload or spend time with the children. Would you recommend croaking coin? It gives back in uh, wrapped CRO as well. If you look at it, Matt, I haven't heard of it. Gives back to wrap CRO. I haven't heard of wrap CRO, or if it's just WCRO. I don't know what. Let's see. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 1 quadrillion coins. Let's go ahead and check. So it's going to take us to crypto.com or Chronos, where let's see if we have any that's actually burned off. I don't see any like dead wallet or anything. Oh, token holders. Come on, load up. Yeah, I don't see like a dead wallet or anything. Got 24% in this one. open wallet, or almost 25% in this one wallet. I haven't ever looked into it. I struggle with looking into anything that you go into Chronos for in order to figure out who the holders are. It just looks different. I mean, I guess when things look different, you're just not used to it, right? So, but currently it's at a $1.8 million market cap. It does show obviously some potential at a $1.8 million market cap. Let's see the history that it was at. Yeah, history for market cap, it's not going to show that, but it is pretty new. So I don't know. I have to look into it more, but I see some potential. It's just I I don't understand why it would be this low of a market cap. And I guess because you're looking at billion, trillion, you're looking at 273 trillion coins, and it's at a very, very low price of 0.00000000. That's a lot of zeros. Where is it available on? So Crodex, that's the only place that you can get it. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros, and you're looking at 273 trillion coins. So technically, at that level, you can lose 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros and get to probably the same level of where Shiba Inu is. However, I don't know the popularity of it. It looks like the popularity already has took a dive, and you're not seeing it on many markets. Maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change. As long as it's not 30%, just like India. What are we talking about? I bought 8 million SHIB on the dip. Well, that's good. Thank you so much for being such an honest catalyst for the crypto market. You are needed and much appreciated. Thank you for saying that. I wish we had, more viewers here, more concurrent viewers, because obviously I would love to have, like 1,000 viewers or so. I probably need to stream some of the bigger things like the Fed meetings or something like that. But I figure with a certain amount of subscribers, you can have like a good size stream. I think the highest concurrent viewers that I've had in a while has been 320. That was like the highest, and that was like a couple of days ago or so. But eventually, hopefully, we can get to a point to where the burn channel has a consistent amount of viewers, and we'll do a 24/7 burn, and hopefully that can get a lot of views as well. But I won't be able to play many ads, so any super chats that you guys send will go towards burning off SHIB. Not right now. It would be in like the 24-hour live streams. So I won't be able to play much ads. It will be people that come in, then you'll watch an ad, and then obviously other people that will come in and watch an ad. Hopefully that's the case. Do you think that the market is going to fall again? Well, right now it's falling. I don't think it's so tough to say. You have so many negative news sources or whatever you want to call them that are coming out, and it's just really tough to see that it's like not gonna fall or not gonna take a decrease. But I want to say no. I want to say no that we're not going to see a massive drop. But right now we're already seeing a decent size drop, and maybe me, Kevin, was right. I don't know. That might be a possibility. But right now it's falling. I don't know if it's recovering. I haven't checked it in a little bit, but right now it is falling. Down 5.5% on the day is a pretty big fall. Bitcoin's falling. That can get below 40,000. You see Ethereum below 3,000. BNB is right just above 400, so that's not a bad thing. But you do see things falling, which is not necessarily a good thing. All right, we got 3 people watching over on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching on that platform as well. I appreciate you guys. What do you look for in a new investment? Market cap, etc. I'm new to crypto really, and I have 1K invested into a few coins. My routine is is buy and hold until I'm more confident. So that's a good routine. It's great to get introduced into it and start to learn things as you're gaining money or even losing money through the markets. What I typically look at when I go into a cryptocurrency, like say if I just have a random coin, right? Let's go into Spook Inu. A lot of these I really don't like to look at because of the circulating supply, but that's the first thing that I look at is I look at the circulating supply to understand if it's at a reasonable circulating supply. But then if we start to look at this and we go, all right, we have a million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Now we look for a level of if it's going to be like burnable or if it has been burned. But you look at this and you're going to see 1 quadrillion coins are out there. So nothing has been burned, which means that it's not something that I'm going to heavily invest into, but I will check out all of the other detail here to see if there's an opportunity, right? So I'll look at, the $2.6 million market cap. You see the popularity, you see that the popularity grew by 48%. You see that people get into a position, obviously when it has a certain level there, you see that there. But if you're going to check into these things, you want to look for if it's going to be more of a scam. You don't want anything to be a scam. And if you see uh, a dead wallet holding 208%, how does that even make sense? Yeah, I wouldn't even, I don't even know what that means. It's holding 208% of the overall supply at 1 million, billion, trillion. That's wrong. That's got to be, that's half the percentage. Oh, because they have the circulating supply or the total supply is 250. Um, so half of the supply apparently is in a dead wallet. So that's what I'll look for. But for some reason, it's not updated on the total supply. But then I'll start to look into other things to see if any one wallet, which you see one wallet that holds 20%, another wallet that holds 15%. There's no way in hell that I'm getting into something like this. So just that alone, obviously you can see the growth, but the growth could be artificial. So I'm not going to get into something like that. You want to make sure if it has a lot, or if it even has a little, look for a scam first if it's going to be a scam. What you could do is you could copy this address and put it into Token Sniffer. From what I've seen in the past, this looks like something that could be used. So it's coming up as Spook Inu. You're going to see a smell test of 35 out of 100. A lot of times, low scores don't really mean too much, but if you look at certain things that kind of are kind of red flags, right? You can look at, let's see, buy fee is less than 10%. No, it's 12%. You don't want to see that. Ownership renounced or source does not contain an owner contract. So yeah, I'll look at a lot of this stuff and look for any type of, you do see 95% of the liquidity that is locked. That's good to see. But you do have a number of coins that's in a couple of wallets. All holders possess less than 5% of circulating supply. No. You look at something like that, obviously that's a red flag. Owner creator contains less than 5% of the circulating supply. That might be to where the owner just gave up everything to another wallet that the owner also owns. So it's, you got to look at a lot of things in order to figure out if it's going to be a scam. And then you start to look into the real detail where you're like, what's the market cap? Can the market cap grow from here? What's the average? Can I expect a 10x return up to 100 million? Can I expect a 10x return up to 1 billion? Does it have the popularity to get to 1 billion? Right? So those are the things that you really look for. There's a lot, but you have to baby step your way into it. And this is why I always say when you get into a position or you see positions that you like, do a lot of research on it and then, invest, a good bit of money into positions that you believe in and then smaller amounts into positions that, look like they have a good opportunity, but you don't believe in as much. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Perman, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I can't see any of these words. It's actually the first coin to give back Wrap CRO. That's interesting. Poly 12% uh, APY. Yeah. Yeah, on crypto.com. I only buy $10 at a time. That's is that good? I feel like when you buy the dips, you want to buy uh, a lot at a time. When you buy the peaks, obviously you're buying as little as you can. So hopefully that helps, Sherry. Hopefully that helps you a lot. Yeah, the one you mine from your phone. You can't buy it. Only mine like Bitcoin. Good morning. I hope you have a great weekend. Okay. Next week, next week will be super chats. If yeah, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to. Ever hear of Shiba Dogecoin? The developer seems pretty dedicated. I have heard of it. I have heard of it. Um, Let me go ahead and bring it up. I think it's one of the movers. Like it's been a mover for quite a bit of days. But let's go ahead and check it out. Shiba Doge, you're currently looking at a lot. So the issue that I have with it is that there's so much supply out there that yes, you can see it move, and it has moved up to $130 million market cap, which means you could have gained a decent amount by investing $1,000 into it. And yes, if you can just look at it by percentage, you can gain so much out of it. It's just from where it is now to getting up to a level of 1 billion. I I just can't do it. I think it can make a move. I haven't looked into the developer or the use case behind it or anything like that. If there is a use case, because it looks like it's obviously a meme attached to a meme because you have Shiba and Doge linked together. But one of the other issues that I would have with it, and I do have with it, is Uniswap. Right, buying things on Uniswap, you just pay high fees in order to do so, and I don't want to have to pay high fees. I guess maybe if you know you're going to gain something crazy, so if you buy it in the beginning and it goes from a $1 million market cap and you put in $1,000, right, a $1 million market cap up to $138 million market cap. Well, now you have 138 $138,000 that you gained off of that play. So if you just do it percentage wise, it makes sense. However, I don't know where they started at, where the price actually started, and what the market cap was. If I can review the market cap, then that would be great. But it doesn't even let me review the market cap and where it was. Yeah, it doesn't even let me review the market cap because that's what I want to look at the most. I hate looking at these huge prices that have so many zeros. Um, and people are like, "Oh, you know what? This can actually, get to a penny." But that's only if they burn off literally 99.99999% of the circulating supply, which definitely could happen. It's just ah, it's so tough to see. And I want to, when I see some of these positions at some of these like low points, really low points, I want to invest $1,000. I really want to. But 138 million dollar market cap, I'll stand aside. But I'm poor. That's all I can do. Well, hopefully, crypto, makes you a little bit more wealthy, or at least, wealthy mindset. Because I don't consider myself wealthy with, the money that I do have. Obviously, we spend way too much. I was just talking to my wife about that. We do spend a lot. Um, I would love to be frugal, but I don't know. It's just difficult. Um, I've been lurking here for years. Just want to say the channel is awesome. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that, Michelle. It means the world. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like, you don't have to do anything. I just if you comment and you like what I do in any video, if you don't like what I do, feel free to be honest. Like uh, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything or to pat myself on the back in any way. So I appreciate your comments. You saying that appreciation goes a long way. It really does. If Zelda Inu and Zombie Inu drop 15 or 25% in this dip, I'm all in with this month's allowance. I hear you. Right now, you saw Zelda Inu actually make a move. Well, not now, it was yesterday. You saw a decent sized increase on Zelda Inu, and it was up 23%. So it was up quite a bit from the last 24 hours, especially seeing that dip where you did see everything fall down. Um, so that was good to see it up to an $18.9 million market cap. It was actually closer to a $20 million market cap yesterday, which is really, really good. And we will see more and more as more markets get added on, as more things that they're doing gets added on, more donations that they have get added on and get done. So I feel as though this is going to be something that turns into something really big. So I'm excited to see what it could be. Um, yeah, volume up 63%. So yeah, I can't wait to see what this can actually be. All right, let's see what else is left. Let's look at the stock market. We haven't looked at the stock market in a little bit. So ZOM is still up about 6% on the in the pre-market. It was up 5% yesterday. I hope we can see more of the positivity that we saw yesterday with ZOM, and just see this skyrocket up to a level of, a dollar 20, 90 cents. I feel like it's going to resist hard away from 90 cents. So be prepared for that. But I don't know what I'm going to do because obviously it's been down for so long, and a 90 cents would be a decent size increase, basically 30 cents per share that I have, and I have 14,000 shares. So that's definitely a decent size increase. Um, but will it resist hard away from it, and will I put the money back into it when it does resist hard, right? Because I see potential in where ZOM can go, especially at these higher points. Looking at history, where this did get up to $3 ish, I think it can definitely find a way to get back up to that level. I think as we look through history and how this did fall down, pretty aggressively throughout this time, month after month after month after month, you saw a decent sized decrease. And now you're starting to see this bottom here. And it did increase up to 50 cents, is a level to where I'm looking at a 73 cents level. It looks like 75 might be a level to where it does resist hard from, because the 15 moving average is now starting to creep up. It's starting to increase there. And the level at the 200 EMA in the month look is about 95 cents. So right before a dollar. So it does show different resistance points right now at these levels of 70-ish cents and 95 cents. So what's the play? What's the plan? Are we going to see this continue to skyrocket or continue to make these moves on the way up? Are we looking for month after month after month for this to happen? I don't know. I've been holding on to this since um when was this? March? I've been holding on to this since April. And now you're seeing it, and it's going to be a full year, and it has decreased the whole entire way. And I was able to average down at some of these lower levels, but now you're starting to see that ability to where it can find a way to creep up, and it's just getting started. So I don't want to let go of the position. I really don't, but I want to be able to use the money. That's the point. I feel like I can gain so much out of this, and I would be getting out of it at the wrong time, because this is the most opportune time to make that move into this position. Because you could see, right? It was up at this level of $3, decreased all the way down to these levels here over a number of months, right? And then you saw it increase a hell of a lot based on the news of Trueforma. The Trueforma was launched. It did end up decreasing, and you still saw it continue to drop down with the market dropping down. And then when eventually you see the market increase, which I think we are close to seeing the market start to create more of an upturn, we're going to see this start to make a move back up to the levels that it once was at. And you can lose out on a lot of opportunity. So it just sucks. It really sucks seeing your account or your position that you have be negative for month after month after month after month after month after month, right? And just keeps going all the way down to this bottom. And it's like, I'm really tired of this. You know what I mean? And then you average down. You're like, you know what? I believe in this. I believe in where this is going. I averaged down at 30 cents or so, got it down to 60, 63 cents. And now we can see a decent sized increase. It could be 10 cents per share, and holding one share, or holding 14,000 shares could be a decent sized increase, right? What about like 1,400? That's not enough, right? Every 1 cent that it increases, I gain $140. So if it goes up 10 cents, it'll be, like I said, $1,400. If it goes up a dollar, it'll be $14,000. It goes up $10, obviously 140, but that's very difficult to see. Now, I would look for maybe something of a $20,000 increase, because that's what's worth it off of April, May, June, July, all of these months. I would look for 100, maybe at least a $14,000 increase, if not a little bit more than that. I would look for a $20,000, $14,000 to $20,000 increase on that. One question before you go. I'm not going anywhere. I noticed that the 589 trillion coins on the supply doesn't seem to ever drop. Is that a question? On Shiba Inu. Yeah. So it's not going to drop. The reason why it's not going to drop right now is because the amount that we've burned off, and I don't have it. I don't have it up. I don't think I have the ability to bring that up. Maybe I do have it. No, I guess not. The amount that we burned off in total has been about what, 18 or 19 billion Shiba Inu. Now that's a lot. Shiba Inu, we burned off billions of Shiba Inu, but that's not a trillion. We haven't burned off a trillion yet. We're just establishing all of these burn methods, and we're finding ways to burn off a billion within the month. And then, maybe 2 months from now, we can burn off a billion within a week. And then, maybe 2 months from then, we can burn off a billion in a day. Right. So then we start to really understand how much we can burn off per month, and it'll be 30 billion. And then that'll double to 60 billion. Then that'll double. Right. We can find a way to burn off more and more every single day as more burn methods come on, as more people believe in where this can go. And also, we don't know what system level burns there's going to be. We don't know what businesses are going to contribute to the burn. There's just a lot of different ways to do this. And so many people are hype around this burn, are really happy to see any type of burn. But the developers, the team behind Shiba Inu, does not care about the burns right now. They're not even answering questions. They're dodging all the questions, and it's not good. But I would hope that they find a way to answer these questions later. And if it's something where they don't, the reason why they're dodging the questions to the burns is either they have something big planned for this, or they don't want to do it. And if they don't want to do it, then I think this or that will be a major impact to where the price goal is. So right now, me thinking that they are going to do something to implement some sort of burn into this is giving me that idea that this can easily get to a penny or a dollar. However, if they decide to backtrack and say, we don't care about burns, we don't want to do any burns, whatever burns you do, you can do those burns, but just know that we're going to, put the supply back or something like that. If they say something like that, then that's where all of the hype dies around Shiba Inu. And I don't want that to happen. So we'll see what this all ends up being. But right now, we still have our eyes set on, losing a zero, losing another zero, and hopefully getting to massive levels. That's what we're looking for. But along the way, I'm looking to gain an APY while staking it, in crypto.com. Zelda Inu is listed on L Bank on 222 2022. Well, that's good. That's really, really good. Ugh. I know they had that listed on their Twitter. I haven't checked Twitter today. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me. Link is in the description. But I haven't checked Twitter today. Absolutely when I buy. That's what I like. That's what I like to hear. Check out the Let It Burn channel. We all have a chance. Yes, yes. Again, uh, that's my understanding is that we're going to be able to get this to a penny or a dollar, hopefully with the burns that we create, and I hope that the system does something as well because we obviously need them to do something if we're going to look at a massive like 10-year time frame. Because right now we can establish something, but it doesn't look like all of the Shiba Inu holders or people that invest in Shiba understand what's out there, the burns that are out there, and how big these will be. So hopefully this channel could be the biggest, but I don't know. I really don't. Is Robinhood stock worth a low investment? What's Robinhood at right now? What's their ticker symbol? It's Hood, right? Where are they at right now? It's at $12.25. So low point was $9.94. But again, this is flowing with the markets. The markets are falling back, so you're going to see Robinhood fall back. This creates buying opportunities. So is it? I mean, if you just want to make money, yes. I don't support the company at all. I despise the company. Just everything that they did to AMC is just like, come on now. Like we know what you're doing. So thank you for the super chat, Michael. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thoughts on CRO? I like CRO. If you stake $40,000 of CRO in their platform, I think you'll see a massive movement. It shows potential. Let me go ahead and bring up CRO over here. CRO. So CRO is currently at 45 cents, which is a $11.4 billion market cap. Now, I think they're worth so much more than that with the amount of people that they hire, the amount of commercials that they have, the amount of like, I don't know, some sort of push that they bring to, cryptocurrency. I feel as though they should be worth a lot more. You should be looking at them at least a $100 billion market cap. I feel as though they should be up in that level. Um, because I don't know, it just seems like they bring so many people into the crypto space with their platform and being able to stake things over there. I hope that that stays, that we can stake for years and years and years, because that is a massive form of passive income. And if you have money to be able to put it somewhere, you're going to be able to grow the investment quite a bit, gain money from the CRO that you're staking, and also gain money from the USDC, which does not decrease in value. That is a huge deal. If you can invest $1 million into USDC and it stabilizes at $1, it never changes, right? You're never going to worry about that fluctuating up to or going up to $2, which would be great, or going down to 50 cents. It never happens, right? You're going to see it stabilize at $1. And then what you will have with that is gaining 14% APY on your positions. I feel as though that's huge. So if you have money right now, that's like the best passive income source that you can get without risking anything, right? You're risking nothing. I mean, the only thing you're risking is the value of CRO, which you now had a low level at 45 cents. So if you can buy in at this point and buy in $40,000 worth of CRO, one, you own a ton of CRO, and when this doubles in value or 10x's in value, well, now you put $40,000 into there, it 10x'd in value. You now have $400,000 that you put into CRO, right? From back when this whole entire thing got started, you only need to invest the amount of CRO into the position, and then CRO increased in price and also was available on other platforms. So now it's by dollars, not by the amount of CRO. When I first got onto crypto.com, that was the case. And that's why I invested a little bit into the platform. But yeah, I think um, um, crypto.com coin is a big coin and should be more valuable than where it is. So when I think of coins that um, in the market, when I think of coins that lead the crypto space, that should lead the crypto space, probably Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, and then CRO. I feel like those should be in that level. And then you have Solana. Um, and if I wanted to list it by where the market cap should be, maybe that'll be a video that I create, which you just got the scoop to that video. Binance will always be the best. I don't think it's the best. I think it's great though. You can stake Binance as well on there and get quite a bit. Whoa. Oh, that looks like a lot more than what is. Jeez, this said 100. But yeah, thank you for that super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. How's it going? It's going pretty well. I can't complain. I do like being home and having the ability to do whatever I want here. Still, obviously, working as hard as possible in order to provide, everything I can provide for the family, and also, help out with the burns and just everything that I could possibly do. Super sticker hype. Yep. That's what it's all about. We got 202 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Would love to get over 200 likes. And we have 95 people on the Let It Burn channel. If you guys want to join the Let It Burn channel, hit that subscribe button. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And right now we are currently at $666 that we are, well, we're going to burn off half of it. So in March. So right now we're on day, I think, what, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're on day 9. We gained over $120 the last 2 days, which is good. It looks like that might be the level to where it stays kind of flat. And we're just going to burn off as much revenue as possible. That's what it's all about. But this is going to be burned off. Half of this is going to be burned off in March. But we're going to see what the rest of February looks like and how much we will burn off in March. And then we'll also see the entire revenue as well, looking at March's revenue, what we will burn off. Jesus. In April. Oh man, something just hit me. Apple Jacks. Frosted Flakes with banana. It's where it's at. I haven't had Frosted Flakes in a while. I love Frosted Flakes. 700 billion SHIB. Hope we can burn this year. What? We're looking to burn a trillion SHIB this year. I would love to burn way more than that, but the goal is set on a trillion right now. And I think I don't think we're close to that goal, but I think with all the burns that are being set up, and hopefully, this burn channel, hopefully we can generate, tens of thousands of dollars with this, and then we can burn off more and more and more every single month. And that's really the hope. I want to see how strong this is going to be in February and then March and then April, but the growth means more people that are watching it. So hopefully we can see something big. And again, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to see how much we can burn off. And I don't know how that's going to work, but the whole logistics behind it, but I will try and set it up today. And if you see it pop up as a 24-hour live stream, feel free to watch it or let it play wherever you can. Or you can let the videos play in a playlist. So you can do either or. You can watch the 24/7 burn channel, which I'm going to try and have something to where it's like either like the chart and like something else, or I don't really know. We'll figure it out. Uh, can the biggest wait? Can the biggest channel, if we spread it out, let it burn channel, if you make a hype on Twitter, plus when people see first one, two, or three burns and realize that you are legit, Matt. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, is that once we see the burns and we can push out what these burns were and how much we did burn and how much we plan to burn, I think we can see more and more people come out and say something about it. Like if I go on Twitter, I go and look up some of the SHIB community, right? You have the Shiba Inu channel, you have Shiba Burn, which has over 207,000 followers. If we could find a way to get them to, obviously they only talk about the actual numbers of burns. They don't talk about anything else besides that. Yeah, I don't see anything else that they have on there. They literally just say what the burn was, and that was it. And that's why they have all of those followers. If we can have, everybody that follows Shiba, that is official Shiba account or anything, I just want to get it on there so people know that this burned Shiba Inu. And once we have, like you said, the first two or three burns out of it, then maybe it'll gather a little bit more hype and we'll be able to get like some sort of press. I would love to get to a point to where this burns, let's say, $20,000 in a month, and then you have news sources that reach out and say, what are you doing with this? Why are you doing this? And we can actually, create a huge community around it, and more people are subscribing. You need two or three more influencers on this channel. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I want to give access to people. Maybe I can give access to people to upload, and then they can upload whatever video they want, and then I will manage the revenue and burn off the revenue. That's a possibility. But yeah, because then the revenue will always be under my name, so I'll be forced to pay the taxes, and then they can provide whatever videos they want and upload any videos that they want there. That could also be an opportunity. Or we can pay other people to talk about this channel. If you have anybody that talks about it on Twitch or something, any place, we can get them to talk about it. I mean, like major streamers. From what I've seen, there's like major streamers that can really, like, they can just watch your video and automatically people are subbing to the channel. So if you have any major like Twitch streamers that we can reach out to that's in the financial space, that we can send like some sort of donation to, and they watch the video, and it could be a 1 minute video or whatever, while they're streaming to, I don't know, 100,000 people, that would be great. What's the page you got pulled up? This is the analytics for the Let It Burn channel. So this is all the analytics for the Let It Burn channel over the last month or last 28 days. We had 123,000 views, but only only from February 7th, or I guess February 8th, is where we started to gain revenue. So we missed the first 8 days, but we still should have, all the rest of the month that we can gain revenue on, and we'll see what it can be. Most likely it'll be another like maybe $1,000 or so, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see if any of my account's still hovering around the same. What's down the most? You see, ACH is down by 10%. Jesus. Um, Harvest Finance is below $100. That's great to see. BTD is just chilling. following the rest of the market. Yeah, right now, any updates on BTD? Yeah, it's literally just hovering in the same area that it's been. Holders haven't really increased. They haven't really decreased. People have sold some of their coins, but you haven't really seen much of a decrease here. So for the past like few days, it's really been like slowly decreasing by like 1 cent. But the amount of holders that we have pretty much stays the same. 150 addresses that are holding it. Um, you do have 1,500 transfers. The last hour, you saw a 10 transfer, a 10 share transfer to a wallet. Somebody bought some. You can see somebody that bought some more, somebody that bought some more there, the same person that bought some more. You do see somebody that sold some, right? So, you can see sells, you can see buys. So things are just standard right now. I still need to look into doing all the socials and all the extra stuff for it. I just don't have the time to do it because I don't have a development team. If I did, it would be great. But buy the dip coin is currently at $1.09 or $1.08. Hey man, I'm back. Sorry for leaving mid video. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you for coming back. It can be frustrating at times. Easy way to explain, as I've found it, saying money. It can be counterfeited or controlled by a centralized. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. I'll go ahead and get a few of my friends on board with your channel. Maybe Classy Crypto can join. My partner is friends with him. Well, that's good. I don't know who Classy Crypto is. I'll have to look at it. Do you have a YouTube channel or I don't I don't know. If I make a YouTube, how much can I reference you or what you've said? You can reference me as much as you want. That's fine. Doesn't matter to me, bad or good. I really don't care. Um, how's BTD doing? I just explained how it's doing. It's standing still right now. Not really moving too much. We don't have many new buyers that are into it. We have people that are holding the position. Again, the idea is that it's supposed to help with Shiba Inu as the price, goes up, as more people get into it, as liquidity, gets obviously put into other wallets. We can start to see that price rise. But right now, we're not seeing the price rise. As much as you want, the freedom of speech isn't illegal. Yeah, you're right. You can do anything you want. The Discord has a channel where you can promote your videos. Yes. Shots of tequila will clear up your throat. I heard that. I'm still waiting on your response on WhatsApp, Matt. I hope you're not waiting on a response for WhatsApp because that's a scam and it's not me. Anybody that reaches out to you and says, "Hey, reach out to me on this platform," it's not me, so don't do it. Get drunk and buy a bunch of shit coins and call the show "Bad Financial Decisions" with Matthew Perry. That's funny. Maybe once a month we should do that. Bad Financial Decisions with Matthew Perry, and we just buy a bunch of coins that are very low in price and may not have any potential, and just randomly selecting coins. That's not a bad idea. It's a good show title. Bad Financial Decisions. That's funny. I like it. I like it a lot. I think the easy way to create some buzz is if you burn like 700 million SHIB or above. That makes people talk on Twitter. Maybe you wait a little bit until you drop some big burn and see if you grab people's attention. So yeah, I mean, I can take um, the revenue that I have like right now. So the revenue that I'll gain from YouTube in the next month, I have to take basically, was it 400 or 500, $560 of that and put that towards a burn plus the BTD burn that I'm going to do. But that's a low amount because the price is so low. So that's going to be, right now it's sitting around $80. So total will be about $600 or so, which would be like a 60 million, something like that. Maybe 50 million burn. And so, I mean, I can do it. And I just want to, I feel like the let it burn channel is probably going to burn the most because all of the revenue goes towards burning off Shiba Inu, like all of it. And we'll see. What I'm going to do is throughout these next couple of days, I'm going to try and do this, the, the 24-hour stream and see how much that generates, if it does generate anything. And then we'll go from there. I don't know the YouTube etiquette. Don't want to reference you and excommunicated from the 666 or 777. Yeah, I feel like you're good. You can reference me all you want. If you wanted to talk about, Shiba Inu the whole entire time, generate revenue for yourself, that's great. Just push the Let It Burn channel. I really don't care. I don't care about all the other people that are talking about Shiba Inu. If they just somehow mention the Let It Burn channel, that would be great. In every video, if they can mention the Let It Burn channel and say what this channel is doing, I can give them an update and they can show it on their channel and say, this is how much the Let It Burn channel is going to burn. And they can make their revenue all that they want. I understand that making revenue on YouTube when this is your main source of income is the best thing to do. But what I want to do is grow this Let It Burn channel to something really big. And I would love for them to just show what it's about and how it's going to grow to their followers, to their subscribers, to the people that view them, every day. If you want to share or retweet this and tag a lot of people that talk about Shiba Inu, I can send out exactly what the amount is for the Let It Burn channel, and then you guys can retweet it and tag all of these people or at all of these people in the comments or when you retweet it. I just want to be able to have them do that because it seems like they control more of the space. I just want that channel to contribute to the burn channel in a big way without them having to give up their revenue. They don't have to give up the revenue if they don't want to. If you're making, you have 50,000 views every day and you make $500 daily, then great. Make your $500. I'm looking for just a push of the Let It Burn channel so that we can burn off $500 as well, right? So what the fuck is Shiba Inu? You don't know what Shiba Inu is? So Shiba Inu is a cryptocurrency that right now stands at about a $16 billion market cap. The whole idea behind it, right? They have a ton of things behind it, but our purpose of holding the position is we believe that this can get to a very high level, and the circulating supply is a extremely high circulating supply at 549 trillion or 589 trillion, and we want to be able to burn off all of the Shiba Inu. So we're spending all of the revenue on the Let It Burn channel to burn off that Shiba Inu supply, which essentially will raise the price or the price potential. Hopefully that makes sense. I think an investment in a team or marketing of some sort would help this soar just have a snowball effect and bigger, imagine good ideas gain traction. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can do if I can like offer them uh, a partnership. Do I have to spend money to ask them to mention the channel or something, or can I just say, hey, I obviously Claybro has said something about it, so I appreciate him. But if we can have Claybro say something about it, because all of his videos, he talks about Shiba Inu. If he wants to, mention that in every single video, that would be great. Because again, this burns off Shiba Inu, and it's not going to be a way that you have to spend any of your revenue in order to burn Shiba Inu. You're just saying that this channel burns Shiba Inu, so let's get this channel to the hype it deserves so that we can burn off as much as possible. As well as other creators doing the same thing. Should I make socials for BTD? No, not yet. What are your thoughts on Hexcoin? Get more. I don't have any major thoughts on Hexcoin. I haven't ever really looked into it. I saw a video from Meet Kevin, and that's pretty much it. And he was going over an interview with like the developer or the creator or something. I don't know. But it sounded interesting, right? I haven't ever looked into it. I think I might have looked into it once. I lied. I think I might have looked into it once, but I don't remember what happened with it. Now, what are your thoughts? Oh, I just read that. Get more people buying it. Yeah, I do want to get more people buying BTD. I do want to get more people buying all of that stuff, but I think right now we need to focus on a couple of areas, and I will try and set some time aside for some of these things. But yeah, that's the next thing, is to create all these things. I saw my own eyes. Excellent. 2%. It was okay. What do you think about Krill bot and platform? Wait, what? What do you think about Krillbot and platform? Have you tried it? I haven't. I haven't heard of it. No. I'm sorry. This was asked already, but is BTD your coin? Yes. Buy the dip coin is mine. Created for two main purposes, and that's to increase the price value and have people make money from it. Obviously, to something to where as long as people continue to support it, it makes money, and we can also burn off Shiba Inu coin with it. I'm solely taking a lot of the coins that I do have at certain levels, not affecting the price in a big way. As I see buys come through, we have an ability to sell 50 coins or so at $1, and it has an effect of the price of 0.3%. So it doesn't actually affect the price in a big way, and we can burn off Shiba Inu coin every single quarter. That's the plan. We're going to do it every month, but every quarter we should be able to burn off a certain amount. So it goes with burning off a certain amount of coins that you have here. And currently the price is at $1.08 now. So the total amount that we should be burning off for this quarter is $1,332. Obviously, you have to factor in taxes as well. So it's going to be half of that, which does suck, but it's still something, right? Burning off something still works. And I'm happy to say that this coin does do that, but we need to get the logo, which hasn't been approved yet. I have to go and like reapply for all of those things. I have to get the socials. I have to get audits, all that other stuff done with the coin as well. And then eventually we can make those moves. But yeah, I want to see what this can be overall. But right now we have a certain amount in liquidity in PancakeSwap, and I think we're going to need to obviously add on some more exchanges and add some liquidity out of the total position that we have, because I don't want to sit here and have as many coins as I do in this one wallet, because that one wallet is where all of the burns are coming from. We're selling portions of it to burn Shiba Inu, and it obviously looks like you're holding a massive amount. You have one wallet that holds a massive amount of the coin, 35,000 that's in the contract address, and then 60,000 or 58,000 or 59,000 that's in one wallet to burn off Shiba Inu and obviously BTD as well. So it has uh, a good plan behind it, but I just hope we can consistently burn off Shiba Inu with it. No matter if it's $1 that the price is for the next 7 years, or if we can get to $100, we'll still burn off something. Throughout that time, we can burn off $10,000 or $11,000 worth. Obviously, half of that, but I would love to burn off way more. As this price continues to increase, I would love to burn off way more. And with such a low circulating supply, more people that buy it affect the price in a huge way. I mean, a huge way. So we do need to spread the word for BTD and see what it can be there. A Nana token is on fire. Google it. I If it's not on Coin Market Cap, I'm not gonna Google it and look it up. Anon. Is it AT? If I don't have anything with AT, Anana token. There we go. Is it on fire? It's down by 6%. I don't think it's on fire, but you do have only 100 million coins that's out there, or 83 million coins that's in circulating supply. So remember, that's the first thing I look at. You see the market cap is at 19.5 million. Let's look at the history. The history has shown that this has increased very fast. I don't know what this is all about. This large increase from 17 to 33, and then a large dip that we do see there. I don't know what that's all about, and I don't like seeing that. But we do see that it does increase slightly here before falling off quite a bit. Is there massive sells that are going on? Because these are hard drops. Like, this is a hard drop. This is a hard drop. And I understand that the market really hasn't been absolutely amazing. So I understand a hard drop. But right now we're down about 6 or 7%. If we look into the information over here, we have 3,791 holders, a total of 100 million coins that's available there. I do want to look at all the information here. You have this holding 17%. One wallet over here is holding 10%. That's not really the best thing in the world, but it's not the end of the world. You do have another wallet that's holding 5%, 5%, 5%, 2%, a lot that's holding 1%. Jeez. You have about the top 27 that's holding 1%. That's a big percentage. So then you have 10, 20, 25. 25% is held by the top, let's say 5 wallets, or the top 5 wallets here. 25% is held by it. Not good. Not a good sign. So for me, I would leave it alone. You can continue with it. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Which membership has the YouTube channel help from Matthew Perry? Which membership has the YouTube channel help from Matthew Perry? The YouTube channel help from Matthew Perry, like building your own YouTube channel? Well, you can have one-on-ones with me at the max membership on Patreon. But you can always communicate with me through any membership on Discord. If you reach out to me privately, we can always talk about it. But if you want an actual one-on-one meeting with me, you have to go with the highest tiered membership, because obviously that takes time out of my day. Sometimes it goes 30 minutes. Sometimes the last one that we just had, the one-on-one that we just had, went like 45 minutes. So it went over by a little bit, but we still had a great conversation about investments and anything he wanted to talk about. So if you want to talk about YouTube growth and how you can get started on YouTube, we can talk about that as well. That's something I love to talk about. Zelda Inu is on fire while everything else is red. Yeah, Zelda Inu is at 23% right now, from what I understand. Go back here and let's look at one of my recent searches. Oh, wait, it's not going to come up. Or maybe it can. Yeah. Zelda Inu is 19% up. It's at $19 million market cap. That's great to see. Again, this volume is up 64%. It just looks really, really good. Obviously seeing some massive fluctuation yesterday. I believe Bitmart was making some moves, from what I understand, up to a level of 4 cents yesterday. It increased quite a bit from this low level. Just know that once we start passing that 24-hour mark and we get to this level, it's going to look like um, that we were down or we're down on the day, which if we see it from this point, we're definitely down from this point, and we'll be flat as we do go out the rest of the day. So know when it gets to about 2:30, it's going to look like we're down quite a bit, and that's probably because it's a hard 24 hours. What membership covers a wrestling match? I don't think any membership covers a wrestling match. Currently working on my taxes and I'm paying too much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be paying a lot of taxes. Good morning, Matthew. Can you check to see how many holders of Vault Inu is up to? Yeah, we can look at it. Vault Inu is currently down 14%, but let's look at how many holders there are. Hey, I'm a human. Any boats? There's some boats. We got some boats there. I did it. Those are boats. There's no more boats. I don't think. It's not like a plain boat, is it? All right, we're good. Come on. I am a human. Buses. That's a train. Okay. Stop. Please stop. That's a train. Okay, there's a bus. There's a bus. Is that a bus? That's a bus. If you do this one more time. Okay, there we go. All right, so the holders are up by 39%, almost 40%, 0.4%. You're seeing 7,293 holders right now. So yeah, that's where we're standing at right now with Zelda, or not Zelda Inu, with Volt Inu. Not bad, not bad. What coins do you currently have, Matthew? What coins do I currently have? Okay, so I have I have 5,000 of Krill coin. I have 30, I was going to say 30,000. That would be amazing. But I have 30 of Harvest Finance. I have 600 OMG, 300 Gitcoin, 15 Compound, 1,375 Loop Ring, 8 Litecoin, 2,000 Polymath, 2,500 Suku. I have 10,000 Anchor, 600 Cardano, 10,000 ACH, 14 Ethereum Classic, 2 Quant, 800 Dogecoin, 300 Ren, 37,774 Shiba Inu in my Coinbase Pro wallet. I can't move it because I tried to move that to crypto.com and it doesn't work. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But then I do have 200,000 Picoin. Um, I have 200,000 Zelda Inu. I have um, two 202 million Shiba Inu in crypto.com. I also have 600 CRO over there. Or it might be 1,000. No, I have 990 CRO over there. Let's see. I have a lot of BTD. I have 29 trillion Vault Inu. I have 1 billion Elon. No, not 1 billion Elon. I have, I think, 16 million or something Elon. I have 1.6 million Floki. I have 1 billion or 5.1 billion baby Doge. I have $500 worth of Ethereum 2.0. I have a lot of cryptocurrencies in many platforms. You know, Gate.io, Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, Crypto.com, uh, others, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, just a lot. And you have earned 20K. Have I earned 20K? No, no. Total that I've earned. Actually, if you're talking about realized gains, total that I've earned probably is over 10,000, but no, it's over 15. But the amount that I've gained in realized gains right now, I'm at a unrealized loss. I would say unrealized loss of all of these positions basically. Besides Gitcoin, I'm not at an unrealized loss for. Um, and I could tell you that right now, unrealized with Harvest Finance, it's at a loss. Realized though, I do have a gain of $5,000. Unrealized loss for Krill, unrealized loss for OMG. So a lot of them right now with the down market are at an unrealized loss. I see your cash is changing a lot. What does that mean? What? Has anyone ever thought of creating a hub account to burn sheep? Or just a or am I just that smart? I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. That's funny. But if you wanted to do it and it was going to generate to burn it off SHIB, I would support it. Maybe a video uh wait, maybe a video on your YouTube setup and software would be good. I hope to set my new workshop and office up with a camera, and I will be working alone. So it would be good to interact with people. Yeah, I think I can definitely do that because I did kind of upgrade or not upgrade this, but move things around. I do want to upgrade the whole entire studio to be something bigger because nobody really comes down here besides me. I'm the only one that's down here. Me and my wife were down here watching TV the other day, which was great because we don't use this couch much. But maybe I should use this couch as a setup, um, and just move things around here and actually have a full a full setup here. That would be cool. So I can have like a little station over there, two stations over there, and then we can change scenery from time to time in videos, which would be cool. If people support my videos a little bit more, it's like if it's like a 50,000 views per video or something, I think that would be cool. I could use wait, we could use yeah, O fans as well. Yeah, I mean any way that we can burn Shiba apparently would be great. You guys are funny. Oh wait, did somebody send super chats over on wow. Okay, on the Let It Burn channel. Can we talk about Baby Doge? Check it out. I like Baby Doge, but I think it's more of a kind of um I don't know, it's very difficult to see massive growth in, but I have put money into it just in case. Do Shiba daily shorts wait, do Shiba daily shorts to gain traffic? I do want to do that as well. But it's so tough to do just daily shorts. I think you can gain a ton of traffic by doing that. I wanted to do more shorts on my main channel because I love the shorts. But if you're gonna do like aggressive shorts videos to where you have B-roll and all that stuff, it actually takes a lot of time to build and put the captions in and all that stuff. Thank you for the super chats though. If Bitcoin goes under 40K today, we will have an amazing opportunity to buy more SHIB. Let's wait, let it burn. Thank you for the super chat there on the Let It Burn channel. Remember, all revenue goes towards burning SHIB. So I appreciate you guys for doing this and sending that super chat. And you're probably right. I mean, right now it's a great opportunity. And if Bitcoin does go under 40K, that's even more of an opportunity. And that's why I said that I don't think we will lose or we will gain another zero, but the only scenario to where we will gain another zero is if we see a massive pullback based on a lot of institutions pulling out of positions and then people getting scared of those institutions pulling out of positions, which could be really detrimental to the price, which essentially creates a better buy opportunity, to tell you the truth. Because if it loses or it gains a zero, I mean, that's a chance to own a ton of Shiba Inu in the end, just getting back up to normal, right? You're literally adding another zero onto what you would spend. You spend $1,000, you're adding another zero into that. Be phenomenal. Not adding another zero into $1,000, adding another zero into how much you get. I'm from. Can you tell me what happened now? Nothing happened right now. I don't know what that means. Can I buy now because now $40.50? What are we talking about? Do you think the dev team might announce a surprise burn? I do think that. The thing that I think is going to happen is all of these outside companies and communities that they're building, and into the Shibverse and Metaverse and all this other type of stuff, right? Business partnerships is going to eventually create some sort of a burn out of it. And we're going to see surprise burns because right now we have all of this hype around SHIB. And when hype starts to be lost with SHIB, I think they're going to start to implement burns in order to gather more hype around it to see what it could be. Because then it's going to be a surprise burn. It's going to be like, oh, we're burning off 10% of the supply. Well, that's amazing. That brought so much hype into the position now, burning off 10% of the supply, right? 1% is 5.8 trillion right now. But if you burn off 10%, you're burning off 58 trillion. So that can be a huge impact to where the price can go. And we'll see just that much more to where, it can obviously get to a little bit higher of a price, which creates more hype. And then they're going to see that hype. And then what it's going to do is every single maybe quarter or year, they'll have a certain amount that they burn off to create a long life with this position. So I can't wait to see what they end up doing. And that's what a lot of people are waiting for, Your choice when to buy. No one can tell you. All people think 39.50. What are we talking about here? 40% tax. So it's for you, if you're talking about just a tax on the overall channel, yes, it's usually around 39 to 40%. We have plus state and local and any other taxes that go into it. So I always want to make sure that I cover all my bases and I don't have to pay anything. And 50% is taken out. So 50% goes towards burns. And that's the plan. In every video which exists on YouTube, they're talking about Shiba Inu right in the comments. Let it burn channel. Yes, exactly. All of us can do the same, family. Show the power of Shiba Inu and support Matthew. Yeah, it's exactly right. I mean, with all of those channels, I don't want to go out and say, hey, check out the Let It Burn channel. We're burning Shiba Inu. I don't want to spam everybody's channel, because if I do that with my channel, I know it will get a lot of likes because I have a check mark. When you have a check mark, typically people will check out your channel and see what it's all about and like your comment and do all that. But I don't want to spam. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that person that every time they post a video, they expect a comment from me, saying, hey, check out this channel. We're burning off Shiba Inu. Even though that would be a great way to do it, I'd rather have the creator say, check out the Let It Burn channel, link in the description. You know what I mean? Because we're burning off Shiba Inu, and the more that we support this, the more that we can get Shiba Inu to a crazy price. And I don't know if they want to do that. I mean, we can try, but I really don't know. If anybody is in any of their discords, of anybody that talks about Shiba Inu, go to their Discord group and message them privately and say, hey, mention the Let It Burn channel in your Discord or in your videos. And then they can say, either yay or nay, and what's the reason why they wouldn't do it. Because again, I want to be able to push this as far as possible, but it really all depends on not only the growth of this channel or the growth of the channel by itself organically, which we will have and we have had already, but the growth that we can end up gaining from other people as well, that don't see the videos, because the videos don't automatically go out to everybody. I'm very cold right now. We are like 15 minutes away, or I guess 17 minutes away from the market opening. Where's the market at? It looks like Zom is at 5% up. That's good to see. It has hit a high point of 45 cents, and then started to decrease. Let's hope we can see some positivity today. A lot of things are starting to take a turn for the worst. You can see here that Sens is down 1%. BBIG is down 1%. You're seeing Prague that's down 1%. Ah, my chest. Um, we have Tesla that's actually up slightly. Microsoft that's up, oh geez, up 30.34%. So a lot of things are not really moving in the best direction in the stock market. And I guess it's catching up to where the crypto market is. But you do have Zomedica that's up 5%. I will continue to watch that and see what it will do today. And hopefully we could see some massive positivity, and we could see a resistance, a strong, maybe a strong resistance somewhere around 70 or 90 cents. I would love 90 cents, because then I could take maybe a little bit of, I could take the profit and then put it in at the bottom, because I'll put it right back in. It depends how much we gain out of it. So if it grows, I know right now it would be stupid for me to sell at this point, because one, I'm down, and two, it's looking like it's just starting that uptrend, the turn up here. So we'll see. That's a position that I've been waiting to make a move for quite some time. Missed your thoughts on Baby Doge. So my overall thoughts on Baby Doge. One, I have Baby Doge. I have about 5.1 billion. Um, it's yeah, five. I think 5.1 billion. Baby Doge, Baby Dogecoin. I think it's going to take a lot to see this get to a crazy level. So I only have like $20 worth, but I would love to see this add, multiple zeros on. So we're looking at 1 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. You're looking at 420 quadrillion max supply. The circulating supply, I don't know what it actually is, but the total diluted market cap, you're looking at 1.6 billion. Now, I don't know if they have anything planned for burning things off. I don't know if they have anything planned for taxing things as well. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why I'm copying that. But right now, we are looking at it looks like 56% that's in this contract address, but then you have 42% that's in a dead wallet. So that's good to see. But I don't know how much is being contributed to the dead wallet, every day or anything like that. I don't know what's the deal with that. We can go into the dead wallet and see what has been contributed, and it looks like there's only 2 transactions into Baby Doge. You see 62 or 162 quadrillion, and then 15 quadrillion again. So I don't know what's the plan for this and how they plan on burning it off. It's going to be something that consistently we see 15 quadrillion or 100 quadrillion or whatever get burned off at a certain level. But I hold $20 just in case something does happen that's pretty big. I could put in another maybe $80 to make it even 100, but we'll see. Right now we're pretty far away from something like that happening. 5 cents is enough for me. Yeah, I mean, again, I have a plan, and if you guys want to check out my um, what is it called? Go back here. So this spreadsheet, no, not this spreadsheet. This spreadsheet here, the Shiba spreadsheet, where you can basically put in however many coins you have and however many coins you want to, or whatever APY you're going to gain, and then also like when you're going to sell those coins to see how much you can eventually gain in the end, and what you plan on doing with those coins in the end. So say if you get to 0.003 and you have 200,000 and you want to sell 10 million 10 million there, you'll get $35,000. That's great. You'll still have 192 million that's left, and you can let that sit there and you can use this money somewhere else. You can put that into CRO, or you can put it into somewhere else where you could stake it, maybe USD if you wanted to, and stake that and gain 14%. That would be amazing. So yeah, very cold. Fuck is baby Dogecoin? It's another coin. Um, does burning Shiba Inu wait? Does burning Shiba Inu live stream mean uh you're just buying a bunch of it live? No. So if you're talking about burning Shiba Inu live stream, is basically all of the revenue towards that video is going to be burning Shiba Inu. So I'm gonna buy it with the revenue that we have that we build from the video, and we're gonna burn it. We're gonna send it to a dead wallet to where it's out of circulation. That's what that means. How long have you been growing your crypto portfolio? Did you start off with a small investment or space out large investments? So I did start out with a small investment. I started with the hype around Doge. Doge was around 6 cents. I can tell you that I invested in Ethereum beforehand. I did get into a little bit of Ethereum, and I had maybe a very small amount. It was like $20 just to see what it could be. I just wanted to see how it grew. And Ethereum didn't really make too many moves at that time. So I bought $20 worth of Ethereum. I bought, I forget how much it was, $500 worth of Doge, I think it was. And it grew, or no, it was $100 worth of Doge, and it grew to over $1,000. So then I took some of that profit and I put it into more into Ethereum and to can't remember what else. It might have been Bitcoin, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I took the money out of Bitcoin, but I put it into something else, and that's where it really started my journey. And then I started to invest, $500 here, $500 there. I started to do a little bit more research into certain coins, and I was getting into coins that had less supply, but a little bit more popularity. And I think the next coins that I was getting into were more interest bearing coins. So I got into Algo, into Cosmos, into Tezos, and I gained interest out of those. And then I started to get into some other coins that have more risk to them, even though if you look at the prices now, Algo, Tezos, Cosmos all have risk to them as well. But I started to get into those as well. And I've really only been doing it for probably a little, over a year at this point? A little over a year at this point. Or it might be a little under a year. When did Dogecoin take off? Was it it was like April or something. Yeah, so a little under a year. I haven't been investing in it long. I've been just baby stepping my way into learning a lot of new things, and I've been very successful with things, growing my account that I had from $12,000 of invested money up to $30,000, to where things started to really pull back. And every time I added money, it seemed to find a way to come back down to $30,000. Right now, I'm holding 20,000 into. So let's count this up. I do have to do an update on March 1st, because I do an update on my crypto portfolio every first of the month or close to it. So currently I'm holding 20,500 in this account. I am holding about 6,600 in my, so let's say 6,500. So I'm holding about $26,000 in those two accounts. Then I do have a Gate.io account where I have $2,000 in there. So that's $28,000. And then I do have money in MetaMask, which is around 9K or so. So that's somewhere around, why can't I do math right now? $37,000. So it is up quite a bit from there. And then I also have, I don't count the money for BTD, because obviously that has value to it as well, but I don't count that money right now. But yeah, I definitely have seen some growth. But right now, all of the coins that I'm holding here, with the market the way that it's moving right now, I'll be honest, they're unrealized losses. Most of them, besides Gitcoin. I think Gitcoin is the only one that's really safe right now, because Litecoin I invested at 130 when it came back down. Compound I just reinvested at 128, so that's down. OMG, I invested at $5.50, and $6. So I'm down on that. Harvest Finance, one, I think I have an average of 130. So I'm down on that. Krill Coin, I have an average of $1.05. So I'm down on that as well. So I'm down on a lot of things right now, and I'm still comfortable with it. I'm okay. And you see the stock market. The stock market, I was up to $100,000 plus over there. I did move some out of there to put more into crypto. But it seemed like everything that I was investing, whether it was another 3,000 or 4,000 or whatever, ended up coming back. So I invested now a total of my money. I invested a total of $28,000 of my money to hold $37,000. So I'm still up, but still, just wanted to break all that down for you guys. It's a little under a year. Yeah, a little under a year. I said two for me around three zeros. Wait, I said two for me. Wait, for me would be around three zeros. Is that where you're going to get out of the position? Uh, I see you love to promote Shiba Inu, so that means you want the price to go up. Well, yeah, obviously, I would love the price to go up because I promote Shiba Inu. I have a let it burn channel, which increases or decreases the supply, which essentially increases the price. So yes, of course I want it to go up. That's a given. I'm holding 202 million of Shiba Inu, so yes. Compound all day. I do like compound. I bought 15 of that, hoping for a quick move, but the market pulled back. And I'm only down a slight bit, but I do expect that to go up to 350, 400 actually. I expect 400 out of it. And then that's where I most likely will take 10 of my shares and be able to pull out $4,000 after investing 1,500 into it. I want to get $5,000 out of it. So I know it can go back up to 500 because it held at 500 before, but we'll see how things go in the crypto market. It might take a little bit. Do you believe that there will be a harsh regulation on crypto? I don't believe there will be harsh regulations on crypto. I think the way that they're talking about it now, Erica wears the pants. She does wear the pants. You're right. Um, the way that they're talking about regulations now in the news, they make it seem like it's the worst thing in the world, just like everything. It's like, oh, the markets are crashing and everything's going to shit here. And it's like, sorry, I didn't mean to say that because now I don't know. If I say any type of other curse word, it's probably going to be demonetized. So let's stop that. But the markets just went to its lowest point ever, and it's only down like 5%. And it's like, why would you say all this? Like, oh, the markets are falling. Obviously, I say something like the sky is falling on crypto, but that's what creates a lot of negativity, and it makes it seem like it's the worst thing in the world versus what the actual position or what the actual markets look like. Only around 1K of SHIB I plan to hold. Okay. Gonna mention Let It Burn on Keenan G's Discord. Yeah, definitely do that. I don't know if he likes me because I did a reaction video to his video and somebody said that he doesn't like me. I don't know why. I mean, all I said was that at this point with that he was wrong in that case, but everybody's wrong. I'm wrong a ton. So hopefully he doesn't hold any type of grudge because I don't ever mean like, I'm never going to attack anybody's character. I'll tell you that unless they attack my character like that. What the hell's his name? Um, I forget his name. He's like a stock person. He does like he talks negatively about AMC all the time. I can't think of his name right now. Um, yeah, I got no Harvest Finance from Matt. Did you make Did you make money off of Harvest Finance? Because I know it went up really, really high, really quickly, and it does that from time and time again. So my girlfriend is very apprehensive on crypto. How do you go about talking to your significant other about investing in crypto? Well, first, she doesn't understand anything that I'm investing in. Like, I mean, absolutely anything. I tell her things sometimes, and she's like, "Well, that's not good." Like, I'll be like, "Oh, today I'm down $2,000 on cryptocurrency," and she'll go, "Well, that's not good at all. Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything is great." And she's like, "Okay, well, as long as you think it's fine, then we're good." Because I've got us to this point so far, and she agrees with things. I do like to include her in everything and tell her as much as I can. But she doesn't really understand everything about crypto. And it's nothing on her. It's just very complex to understand. Some of the more seasoned investors that I talk to don't understand crypto. And I can tell you there are some bits of crypto that I don't even understand, right? And I talk about it all the time. So how I go about talking to her about it is I just, if she's really engaged in crypto and understanding it, I mean, you kind of have to know everything about it and, tell her why it's a good investment. Why you see so much potential in certain areas and why risk is a good thing. It depends, obviously the age to where you're investing in at, because if you're young, you obviously can afford more risk. If you're older, it's very difficult to afford that risk. So you need something that's more long term. So then, with Shiba Inu, it's very easily explained, because this is a long term position. The growth was insane over the last year, and the growth will be insane over the next 5 years. So, and you can just show the chart and say this was up 2 million% in the last year, and it's plans to go up another 100,000% in the next year as well. Something that simple. Do you believe strict rules? Not if Buffett jumped. Wait, not if Buffett jumped or dumped his money in. I'm sorry, I really can't see that. What do you think is afraid of the folks made money? A lot of money. It may be bad. Uh, I don't know what you're saying here. I don't really know what you're saying here. Maybe I'm reading it weird, but I really can't see most of the words that come up here because the text is very small. Um, I was about to read that comment, but you retracted it. People say way worse in their live streams, and they're not demonetized for it. Yeah, but you never really know, and you never know how much they're demonetized for it because sometimes their ads get limited afterwards. It may seem like they're not being demonetized, but they actually are. So like Logan Paul with his um what's it called? His podcast that he does. I think he's only allotted to say like a number of F bombs, which I think he bleeps out all of the F bombs that he can that they do have. So um he doesn't have to deal with that because then advertisers won't be able to play ads on those videos. So let's check out the stock market. How's the stock market moving? Looks like Zom is up another 10% right now. Or it's up, yeah, it's up 10% up to 43. Starting to decrease here. Seeing some fluctuation. I'll tell you that. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. We're seeing some green in the market, which is good. AMC is up 1%. GME is up 1.3%. You're seeing Tesla that's slightly up. We definitely have grounds for reversal, I'll tell you that. It's the first couple of minutes, so don't expect anything absolutely huge. It did resist hard from about 45, which is what it did in the actual pre-market there. It broke 45 but resisted away from 45. So I would imagine we're going to see the same thing. Just know that this is shorted as well, about 50 to 60% per day. Not saying that the short interest is 50 to 60%. That's around 10%, but we do see that it is shorted quite a bit. I just hope we can see some massive positivity here. I will be watching this closely for the next, I don't know, month or so. depending where it's going. But I will be watching this very closely. Let's check out some other things. Any other things that are moving? SOS is up 2%. That's good to see. That's another position that I hold. So my call option right now is flat for the day. Let's just hope we can see some positivity there. We do see BBIG is up 2%. That's making a little bit of a move. Again, AMC is up 1%. That's making a slow move. The amount of volume that we're seeing is about 1.28 million shares worth of volume. In Zomedica, the amount of volume is 7 million shares so far. And again, don't be surprised if this does come back to the 50 moving average and surpass the 50 moving average, getting somewhere around the 200 EMA. I wouldn't be surprised. The way I'm telling my wife about crypto before I start making money. Only been investing for 1 month, so still new to this. I hear you. I hear you. I'm just glad she supports me in every way. She understands what I do, and obviously you can see um, the transparency over here, and she knows what our long-term accounts look like, and she has her own 401k that she has to contribute to and all that stuff. All right, let's see what the markets can do. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it's something good. I don't see any big movers. What are some big movers in the markets right now? We're looking for top gainers in the last day. Um, UNGY. I think I did see that was up yesterday, and it was making a move yesterday. I usually like looking at this information when I'm day trading, the biggest gappers, the biggest movers. Um, but yeah, Zom is definitely coming up pretty strong today. You're right, Nicholas. How about DIA jumping over 20% in all this BS? I haven't looked into it. Oh, the Dow. We're looking at 43 cents. I want to see this go up to, I just want to see the skyrocket out of nowhere. But you see here on the 1 minute chart, we're looking at this come back to the 200 EMA, just like I said. Is it going to bounce off the 200 EMA or is it going to surpass the 200 EMA? Uh, Obviously, it just surpassed the 200 EMA. You see a massive amount that I guess sold off the position, maybe shorted the position. That looks like heavy short volume. I'll tell you that. You could see the same thing, what we're seeing in AMC. Same thing in AMC. We're seeing that massive movement down. It's down about 1%. And can we see that pick back up, or are we going to see it just keep falling? It's definitely a possibility because ZOM was up about 10%, and now it's struggling to stay above 3%. And I wouldn't be surprised if this goes negative. I really wouldn't be, because the entire market looks like it's starting to make those moves. You could see the markets are red. You know, the Dow is down by 0.20%. You could see the S&P 500 slightly up. Most things that are up are slightly up, but then you see the the Dow that's down. You see the Nasdaq that's down. Like, oh, come on, like things will turn to the wrong direction, and that's exactly what ZOM is looking like. It's down to 41 cents, 42 cents. Sorry. I suggest buying Hexcoin. It's cheap and a good crypto investment. Uh, I don't know. I've looked into Hexcoin and I've never been too like blown away from what Hexcoin has to offer. I'm not going to say it's a bad investment. I'm not going to say that it's not a good investment. It's just something that I have never been blown away with, and I've decided not to get into it. Again, I've looked at it probably once or twice, and I've listened to the whole live stream that was the CEO, or not the CEO, the I don't even know what his title is, but he was talking about it, and it didn't, like, his personality also made me not want to invest in it. Sometimes you gotta like the people that are leading the charge there. Cool story, bro. You clearly are pumping Shiba Inu because you own it. Seems like you have a bias. Um, Pumping Shiba Inu. I'm talking about Shiba Inu, yes, because I own it and because a lot of other people own it. Of course, I want to talk about something that I own. If I'm not going to talk about something that I own, why would I? That doesn't make sense. That's like saying, "Oh, I'm talking about BTD coin because I own it." No, I'm talking about BTD coin because it supports Shiba Inu. If you haven't noticed, most of my content here is focused around supporting Shiba Inu in a big way because I believe in where Shiba Inu is going to go for the long term. It's not pumping it, it's bringing people to the community. There's a difference. No, we don't mute people that are speaking the truth. I'll tell you this because I'm gonna take you out of here, but I'm gonna talk about you first. Um, we don't mute people that are talking about the truth. We mute people that don't understand what these videos are about. Obviously, if I'm talking about crypto and I'm talking about different positions, I'm gonna talk about positions that I'm in, and I will talk about other positions that people bring up. But if I don't like it, obviously there's a reason why I didn't get into it. And if I've seen it and I didn't get into it, that means I don't like the position. So I don't know what else you want me to say here, but most people that come around to these channels that talk about cryptocurrency and stocks, right? We talk about positions that any of us are in, and if the person that's leading the charge, that's talking about the cryptocurrency or the investment, decides that it's a good position, they will get into the position. So then they're essentially talking about something that they're in. So it's a never-ending circle, never-ending cycle that we get into with these things. So you're dumb, and I'm gonna silence you now. So thank you for stopping by, and hopefully you have a nice day. That guy is salty and doesn't make sense. Yeah, you're right. You haven't even pumped it. Maybe touched on it. Yeah. Yeah. Xcoin is literally the most amazing thing in crypto and has doubled the coins you buy. Most people say like these little cryptos have 4 billion coins. He definitely on the dumb side. Did you check ETH whales? These sold Chiba. Wow. Okay. Freedom of speech, my dude. All bad. Yeah, I know. What's funny is that you subscribed to me in order to say what you had to say. That's what's hilarious. Because it's subscribers only. So you subscribed to me in order to say what you had to say. So that's pretty funny. If you don't like it, then like I don't understand. Just leave. Don't show up. Your take on Maker. So I did like Maker. I was looking into Maker a while back. I liked Maker because it had a lower supply. Let's go back here. Let's bring in Maker. Yeah, it had a lower supply. Currently, it's at a $1,973 price, and it had a lower supply where it's around 1 million. total supply. 97% of the supply is actually out there, which is great. It's great to see. You do have a $1.8 billion market cap, which it shows the history of the market cap can actually get a lot higher, right? If we look over the long term, we're going to see that we saw a market cap of 6 billion. Now, is that the max that we could see? I don't think so. But that is a great point to even get to see this get to a level to where this can triple in price, right? And that's what I would look for, not only to where it just doubles in price, goes up to 4,000, but get up to a level of 6,000. If you're looking at the price here, you can see that it did find a way to get up to 6,000. Even if you're looking for a quick move up to the level of 4,000, you can definitely see that, especially with more of a crypto boom. And currently, you are seeing things or this that's actually up a little bit. The market cap is slightly down over the last 24 hours. You can see the volume is down over the last 24 hours as well, but does show a lot of potential when you look at, obviously the supply, circulating supply, and, the market cap history, the price history, all of that stuff. So currently it's at more of a lower point, bouncing off of this level down here of about, let's see, I don't know why that's not coming up. So it bounced off of what, 3,000? No, that's here, 1,000. 1,000 or so dollars. Let's say it's $1,700, and now it's at 1,900. You can definitely see a lot more potential there. Is Bitcoin at 39K? Bitcoin's not at 39K. Let me look at the history. Oh, Bitcoin did get to 39K. Got to 39,995, and then I guess now it's at 39,792. Wow. Bitcoin's at less than 40,000. The price of BTC heading to you guys. You guys think? I would love to see it at a lower point. When this gets to lower than $30,000, I don't know if it will. If it does, then that's where you can see probably Shiba Inu end up gaining a zero, which will be phenomenal for Shiba Inu. I'll tell you that, because I would love to buy a ton. Because remember, this is long term, right? Other positions as well, seeing probably Coin back down to previous levels of 40 something cents. I will buy a crap ton of Coin, and I will take out loans in order to do it. And it's just going to be a ridiculous buying opportunity that creates a ton of wealth in these scenarios, right? So I don't know if we'll see it go that low, but we are seeing a little bit of a decrease here, right? Seeing Bitcoin down to 39,000 is not the best sign for crypto, but it does show that we're in more bearish territory right now. That guy just made an extreme position for absolutely no reason. In the way I kind of feel bad for him. He seems uneducated and is probably blowing his money on shit coins. It seems that way. Don't feed the trolls. You let them have their dog water views and comments. I love that so much. Let them have their dog water views. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. that saying dog water and garbage just makes me laugh all the time. Like, his views are garbage, or dog water views. That's funny. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. And yeah, I try to usually let negative comments go, and usually people that have the negative comments don't subscribe and say what they have to say and then unsubscribe. So I don't know. Just leave it go. If you don't like the content, then go somewhere else. There's plenty of people that are talking about Bitcoin, and that's all they talk about. There's always somebody that's talking about, one thing specifically. Like, I like to focus on Shiba Inu and a lot of the positions that I'm holding versus, other people that like to focus on just Bitcoin or Ethereum or Dogecoin entirely, right? I got in on Matic at $1.65 and Ethereum at 2,850. Thought it was a good price. That is a good price. I think both of those are a good price. I think Ethereum, obviously, a really good price would be about 1,600, and I don't know if you can get to that point again, but that is a really, really good price. And every time it gets to that level, I have no money, because I usually, invest my money as soon as I get it. I don't try and predict when the lows are and all of that stuff. I just invest my money because the longer it's sitting here, the longer it's losing money. But essentially, if I would have let it sit, maybe I need to figure out a little bit of a different strategy. Do you got any Bitcoin? I don't have any Bitcoin. I'm not the biggest fan of Bitcoin until it hits a very low price. Then you can see that double or triple because I'm looking for things that can quickly move plus things that have a long-term lifespan, right? Bitcoin obviously has a long-term lifespan, but you're not going to gain a crazy amount from it. The massive movement from $2,000 all the way up to $67,000 or $69,000 happened already. Now I understand it can go to 100K, but what's that to you if you invested at $50,000 and it moves to $100,000? That $50,000 could have been invested anywhere else, and you could actually invest $25,000 into some places to where you can gain more than what you would have gained with Bitcoin. So if you're looking for just an investment, a gain on an investment, I don't think Bitcoin is the best. I know there's people that argue with me. I don't think Bitcoin is the best investment to double or triple or quadruple your money when there's so many other opportunities out there to where you can 10x or 20x your money very, very quickly. With even something like farm coin, seeing that, and you could double your money that you put in there very fast, going from $100 up to $285 very easily. Not only double or triple your money there. Compound, finding a way to get up to $500 again. That shows so much strength up at that level that you can actually basically 5x your money up to that level. So it's huge opportunities versus, yes, you can take a large sum and turn it from 50,000 into 100,000, but you can also turn 50,000 into 100,000 with diversifying your positions, in my opinion, right? Like all right, I don't absolutely hate Bitcoin, but I'm not the biggest fan for large gains, you know, like, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x's. That's just my opinion. And, I appreciate anybody else's opinion that thinks the opposite, which I know some people in the chat might think the opposite and love Bitcoin in a big way. That guy had Dogecoin and Baby Doge. I still have Dogecoin. I think Dogecoin is not horrible, but Baby Doge is not bad either. It just depends on what will happen. But I think Dogecoin probably has more potential than Baby Doge. I got into Baby Doge with $20, and I don't expect much out of it. What's up, Matt? Have a good day. Your point of view is awesome. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. In the next 5 to 10 years, but it will go to 1 million in the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, I don't know. It could. I think it starts becoming more scarce as you start mining all of the coins that are out there. So right now you're sitting at about 19 million coins that are in circulation. You still have to mine the last 3 million coins, or 2 million coins. You still have to mine the last 2 million coins there. And yeah, I think it's going to take a while for that to happen. And as you mine less and less per year, it ends up costing, the price ends up increasing a lot because of scarcity of the coins that are being mined and the amount of people that have these large mining rigs and all that stuff. So I understand what you mean. Totally understand. All right, so we're approaching 10 o'clock. We're about to end the live stream soon. AMC on a mad tear? Oh, that was a while ago. Because right now it's starting to fall. You can see Zom, it fell down heavy, down to 40 cents. It's up 1%, but, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They short it. I mean, that's just what happens. And some people sell it. I mean, they sell massive amounts. You have 14 million in volume, and you're probably going to see majority of the volume be short volume because that's usually what it is, around 50 or 60%. Same thing with AMC. Majority of the volume is short volume. Whether it's volume that they hold that's short or it's volume that they short, see people react to it, sell their position, and then they short more, see other people react, and they short more, they see other people react, and they just end up gaining a ton out of it, I hate the hedge funds that they have this much ability to skew the markets. All they have to do is short a massive amount, and then boom, or multiple massive amounts. So they don't have to just physically, uh, short 25,000 in one area or one time. They can have different levels that they end up shorting at, and it sucks, but you got to live with it. Hopefully, we could see a comeback from Zomedica. I'll continue to watch it, and hopefully, we could see a comeback from AMC. Obviously, I'll watch that as well as GME. Tesla starting to come back a little bit, slightly on the positive side. We'll see. Uh, Sorry to ask and blow up your chat. I won't ask again. Solana, what's your thoughts? Uh, I don't like the future potential. Uh, Wait, don't like it. Future potential. Um, I like it. I like Solana. And I did like Solana from the beginning. When it was first like launched on Coinbase, and it was at $26, and I was supposed to buy it, and I forgot to because I was gonna buy. I had $2,000 to spend, and I was gonna buy a good 100 of it. I had well over $2,000. It was like 2,800 that I had. So I was gonna buy 100 of Solana and let it sit there. And if I would have bought 100 of Solana, it would have given me a lot out of it, because that 100 of that Solana, I would have been able to add, a zero into how much I invested. So it would have been $2,600, or what I had $2,600, and I would have added 1 0 onto it, just because I believe it went up to, maybe I'm doing math wrong, but I would have been able to have a decent amount because it went up to like $250, and holding 100 of that would have been pretty good. You're adding 2 zeros onto the $250, so you're looking at $25,000 or so, $26,000. Um, that would have been amazing, right? Just to gain that from one position off of a $2,000, $3,000 investment, that would have been phenomenal. But I do like Solana. Their use case is looking solid. And I think that Solana is going to be one of those top cryptos that we see in the levels to where it holds at that $100 billion mark. I think we're going to see a lot of those cryptos, maybe in the top 10. After a crypto boom, we're going to see Bitcoin probably get up to the $2 trillion market cap. Or we'll see them at $1 trillion, and then we'll see Ethereum actually have the flipping happen. I'm not sure. But we'll see those hold up in the $1 trillion levels very easily. And then we'll see a lot of these other coins get up to the level of third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You'll see BNB hold around 200 billion a market cap. You'll see CRO up in that level, at a 100, $200 billion market cap as well. You'll see Solana up there. You'll see ADA up there. I think you'll see all of those things that are kind of changing the game for crypto a little bit in these higher levels, these higher areas, in my opinion. So that's what I'm thinking. But I do like Solana. I do like Ren as well. Someone asked about Ren. I have, I think, 300. I wanted to get my foot in the door, and I think right now would be a good opportunity to get your foot in the door, or at least buy a little bit more. Again, none of this is financial advice. It's merely just my opinion. Waiting our LRC to do something with GME partnership news. Why isn't it pumping? I I mean, the entire crypto market is pulling back, so you won't see any crypto pumping because it's based on what institutions want to do with it, if they buy into it. And when they buy into it, they uh, most likely will, adhere to the market. So they will uh, sell their positions, to sell their 1% that they're holding into a position because they think the entire market's coming back. But that's why the crypto market's not running. Uh, so you're not going to see individual positions run. You're definitely not going to see individual positions run. I'm considering the Holy Trinity right now: Solana, Polygon, and Cardano. Holy Trinity. Makes it a lot worse on my LRC and Krill faster than uh, I would with BTC. That's why I never got into BTC. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. BTC is very tough to gain a ton out of it. You can gain a lot all at once. So, like, say if it's at $30,000, that's why I say it's a good investment down there because it gains so fast. You can go from 30,000 to 40 in a matter of a day, and you just gain $10,000 in a day, right? Same thing with being at 27. You can go from 27 up to 50 very very fast, and now you gain 20,000, 20 plus $1,000 in a matter of a week or something, and that's where it can be huge for you. Because if you're looking for consistent growth, you know that Bitcoin's going to find its way to move back up. Now, if it ends up going back down to 10,000, I know it's tough to put more money into it, but you see so much opportunity from where you were to where you are, or to where it could be, and where you are now, where it could be, $20,000, and then it goes up to 50 again, and it's like you gain $30,000 now out of that investment. So now you're holding 3 Bitcoin, gaining $30,000, and that's $90,000. That's the only time that I would suggest Bitcoin to be a good move. I understand that people think that Bitcoin can go to $1 million. That's fantastic. I don't know if I entirely see that, because as Bitcoin goes to higher and higher numbers, I understand that people will hold on to the position, but you're telling me that you're not going to sell that for any other position that you can put into and basically take, let's say if it goes to $200,000, you now have 3 Bitcoin at $200,000 or $600,000. You're telling me you're not going to put any type of portion into any other position out there that can essentially grow not only to 2x, but to 5x. That's dumb, in my opinion. Have you made $34 million? I haven't made $34 million yet. No. If you're talking about my video, my exit strategy video, I don't know if you noticed, but that's years of work that's going to be put into it. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. We're gonna end this live stream. Currently, Zom is sitting at you know, almost flat after decreasing. You're gonna see AMC that's down about 1%. It's slowly decreasing even more, and yeah, it did recover a little bit, but now you're seeing it being guess what, shorted again. You're seeing GME, it's decreasing a little bit here, but it is positive right now. The SPY is slightly up. Let's look at the markets really quick. So we do have some markets that are sort of flat. They're fluctuating back and forth. Let's see if we can find some positivity. Blue water vaccines, it's up 455%. Jesus. I don't know why it's up that high. It's on a halt though. So it grew from, what did it start at today? The Is that like an IPO or something? I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, anyways, no, I'm gonna cancel that. I'm not getting into the account, not right now. So yeah, my accounts right now are not really looking good in crypto. Neither is the stock market. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. If you're part of the Let It Burn channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button because it does help out the channel quite a bit if you're on the channel right now watching it. If you're not on there, feel free to subscribe to that channel because we are burning off Shiba Inu every single month. And if you guys, want to share it on Twitter, feel free to share it on Twitter. You can tag me, at me on Twitter and let me know that you are sharing it. I will find a way to retweet it as well. Just share it with people. Go in their Discords and tell people about the Let It Burn channel. Let everyone know that this is a thing that could support a position that they support in a big way. Maybe they hold it, maybe they don't. I don't know. But the fact that they talk about it so much, they could at least benefit the community in a big way and do something, for the community rather than, just gaining money off of the views, which is great. It's your living. You can do it. Anybody can do it. It's fantastic that you are able to provide for yourself by doing this, but also support the community in a big way. either you create burn videos or you support the Let It Burn channel and put it in your descriptions. So yeah, just send it to everybody. Do whatever you can in order to support all these channels. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in another video. Thank you for becoming a member, Rutha. Hopefully I'm saying that, Ruthia. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that a lot on the Matthew Perry channel. And yeah, let's see if we have any super chats. No, we don't. Okay, perfect. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching.